You ready for the meeting? Hey! Yeah! Hey! It's a timing. Oh yeah! Blame it on the music. Oh, it's a timing. Oh yeah! Blame it on the music. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, yeah. Blame it on the music. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, yeah. Blame it on the music. Come on, let's go. Say it's exciting. It's exciting. Oh, yeah. Blame it on the music. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey. Come on, that's it. Say it's inside. Well, hello, everybody.
Barry White's on 3:49.
Late night music. It's Opinionated 3.9.
Delton, the morning thing is not working. The morning drive is not working for you. You should do the late night music drive. No,
welcome to the graveyard shift.
No,
you should be driving. Coming to you, music for your mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Up above my head vibes. No, this is not up above my head.
Morning, everybody.
At all. Morning. Hope everyone is well on this morning. Yes, we said morning. Why? Because it is morning
somewhere in the world. Sounds in the background. You just heard that of Davey and Chase with the Blame It medley. Y'all come on in, everybody. For those listening on the radio, happy Saturday to you. It's 1:30 p.m. on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The sun is indeed sunny. It is very hot on the outside. So make sure you stay hydrated. Get yourself some water. Try your best as Christians to stay away from the alcoholic beverages.
I thought you were going to say try your best as Christians to wear as much clothes as possible. Because that's another thing. That's another something.
That's another topic for another day.
Another topic for another day?
Yeah, as Christians.
I mean, I'm not going to get in your business.
Wow, Lillian.
I just want y'all to stay awake.
Lillian said you thought you missed the show.
Oh, Lillian.
It's 1:30, Lillian.
It is not possible.
It's only
Never.
So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Glory 93.9 FM. This is indeed the morning drive. No, it's not. Why did you say it's morning drive?
Why did you just say it's the morning drive?
You talk about the morning show. That
Okay.
You say I should do the morning show.
Speaking of water, I want to talk about something today.
Already?
But we got to be on camera at least. We ain't even do nothing. Yeah, but I just want you to remind me. When you say water next, it remind me.
When I say water?
Yeah. Because when you said water, it reminded me of something that's been heavy on my spirit.
I said water?
Yeah, because you said stay hydrated and drink lots of water.
Oh, okay. And mind your business. All right. So drink water and mind your business.
Hey.
This is that Good Morning Tea show brought to you by hot beverages from all around the world. I am Delton. She is Vera. You can't see us yet for those on Facebook, but we come in. All right. Let's put up there.
We're coming in hot.
Guys look so much higher than you.
Hi everyone, how are you today?
Welcome to all of
Such a pleasure to be here.
Now on Facebook, you can now see us. We can still not see you. However,
we're not there in radio.
Not there.
And online.
Where we can see your house?
Yeah, where we could see you seeing us.
Or can we?
I'm still one of those people that refuses to cover up my webcam.
Yeah,
like people whip out their laptops and they've got like a sticker over it. I'm that person that refuses to do it, but maybe I should.
I don't care. What's like really?
And I have a whole sticker book. I could pick a really good sticker, a sticker that has a picture of a camera on it.
I do a picture of your house. Put it up. Yeah, no, I was never there. I was like, man, trust me.
But my thing about this whole, they're listening to us, they're watching us, is they're going to be completely bored by my life. There's nothing about my life that will engage them, intrigue them, make them want to look my way. That's how I feel.
I mean, to me,
that's how I
feel. If they want to, they hack your cell phone for the computer. Because most of the computers sitting now in front of it looking for things. Your cell phone will be with you all over the place. So they probably, and you have nothing covering your cell phone cameras.
I also don't have anything to hide.
That makes life a whole lot easier.
But we digress. Good morning, one. Good morning, all.
Good morning, big. Good morning, small.
Good morning, short. Good morning, tall.
Good morning.
All of y'all. I'm proud of you, Delton.
I remembered it. I was ready to go.
We've gotten to that place now where we could improvise. Good morning to Lillian, who was first on the lab this
first
morning.
Commencer.
First commencer. Lillian, that is a much coveted accolade to be the first commencer. Sanford's been trying, doesn't ever make it. Jody and Miss Mary kind of been going back and forth between holding the title, but Lillian come out of nowhere this morning, first out the gate.
So let me just start off by saying, my voice still sounds bad. I've gotten worse.
It sounds worse
from last week.
Oh, Jesus.
I've gotten worse from last week, but I'm better than I were a few days ago.
Okay. I mean, I did have to check with Delton. I was like, Delton, can you actually make it out on the road today? Because Delton's had a couple of days.
No, I was like,
in the house.
Down.
Couple of days in the house.
But it isn't COVID, anybody. That's FYI. I don't know if y'all are aware of it.
Do you know what? That never even crossed my mind. Tells you where we are.
Like, there's still something called like a cold that people like still can get.
Apparently, more than ever before, you could get a cold.
Yeah, so I've gotten a cold from my children. They had it Monday, Tuesday. David was at his worst. With my youngest one, he had a fever. I mean, he never really changed his little continence.
His continence did not change.
That didn't really bother him like that. He was just up the entire night. Couldn't get comfortable. I'm still having a whale of a time. He had himself a whale of a time, 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Whale of a time. And so they passed that on. Christoph statements. So anyway, so you hear my voice. It's a bit off.
Trust and
so
believe.
I'm going to cough every now and again, and I might sneeze.
Nevertheless, we pressed for you guys because honestly, Delton and I, we had a quick staff meeting, and we decided that based on the events of the week, there was no way.
And also based on the events that's coming up
for
the following few weeks, we just want to say there might be a Midsummer's Night Break.
Midsummer's Night Break. I love it.
There might be a Midsummer's Night.
You know, Delton and I, we believe in recharging. We believe in refueling.
And
so it may be that you don't see
like,
us
you know
for
what?
but
Story about that.
That ain't important right now.
So we were like, you know what? We better have the show today, because if we don't have the show today,
Anyway, let's begin with our church announcements.
Everybody.
Announcements. We would like to wish all those celebrating birthdays
all
this
the birthday
week and
celebrators
today a very, very happy birthday.
Welcome to Leo season.
Now, we church people, we don't
Christoph,
do that.
No?
We don't do that.
Christoph being really big. Christoph,
we don't do that here. I've just seen a student of mine has liked the show. But I'm wondering where he's watching, because it can't be from my Facebook page.
Is he on the friends?
Student of mine who just liked the show, if you're watching, hey.
How did you find us?
Don't share it.
like a current student or a past student?
Current, very current.
Oh, how did you find us?
And he's part of the Trapsiest grade I teach.
How did you find us?
How did you find us?
I know Janelle Longley is celebrating today. It's life for her.
It's Janelle's birthday today. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday to Janelle.
Yasmin, another celebrating today. Yasmin Jacondas and JJ is Verita Bummy celebrating today. Ruth May Williams.
She's celebrating today as well. Happy birthday to you.
Who's this? This is my cousin.
I also know Yasmin celebrated her anniversary yesterday.
She did. So happy anniversary to her.
Happy anniversary to her and Ken.
Natasha Wilkinson is celebrating today. She's my cousin, so I had to shout her out.
Every week I find out about another cousin you have.
Oh yes.
And I'm not even exaggerating.
No, but she's one of them who was tied to like the one who I didn't know was my cousin. So she's the wife of my cousin who I didn't know.
The story goes on.
Like my daddy's nephew who I didn't know was my daddy's
There
nephew.
is no way that is true.
What happened?
That can't be right. No.
Y'all friends on Facebook?
No.
Oh.
My nephew, not my nephew, I lie. My cousin's son. So my second cousin, right? That's correct math?
I don't know, man.
Carry the one and add two.
These things.
It's his birthday today, right?
Mm.
But Facebook says he's 24. That cannot be correct.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Bruh. There's no way he's 24.
Oh, it could be right.
Nah.
You never know.
I refuse to believe it. He was in school the other day. No, I think he's lied about his age to get a Facebook account.
Yeah, because
I can't.
Remember I was like what, 36.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was,
my heart literally just dropped to my kneecaps.
And I was
just
36
now.
A few days ago. So don't find that. And I was only 13. So anyway.
So happy birthday to Sydney.
Happy birthday to everybody else
Not
celebrating.
24. Everybody else celebrating. We know the producer. We shouted her out last week, but she's a producer. And we can shout her again.
She was here earlier.
She was here in office just to
make sure the show got started.
Trying to make sure everything's straight. Yeah, that's why she came. So we shout out Mopi again one more time, wishing her a very happy birthday. I trust that she continues to celebrate even into today. So for all those celebrating birthdays, big up yourself.
My birthday is in about a few days.
Yes, Delton.
I'm accepting gifts. Anybody? Commonwealth Bank account 0107.
We're not going for the Amazon wish list this year.
It's still there in case anybody wants it.
Post the link again one more time. Post the link one more time, and I'm pretty sure that hasn't changed very much since the last time you posted it.
From Christmas? I mean, I changed the name from Christmas to birthday. It was like nothing much came off.
Same list, different name. Got you.
Different name. Same stuff. I'll post that for y'all just in case anybody was wondering. Who want to be a blessing to the body of Christ.
And he means that he's not.
No, I'm getting ready now. I'm literally going to get it right now.
And I slap up every year because I don't come ready.
Just in case you're wondering, August 2nd. That's what it is.
August the 2nd, which is
I have no clue. I'm at a point in my life now. It's like I don't know what it is.
I think it's a Tuesday.
Sounds about right.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah. So my birthday's on a Tuesday.
But we won't have a show to shout you out.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness, this happens every year.
Yeah.
Something goes down and we're not here for your birthday.
It is what it is.
You'll tell Delton happy birthday from now, yeah?
from now.
Get him from now because show before and show after, they're not going to happen.
So let me post this now.
For reasons beyond our control.
It's coming into your boxes right now.
Coming into the chat.
Those on Facebook. It's coming in.
Crystal say, "Oh, you're not going on sabbatical." Should we just tell them what's going on right now, or no? Okay, next week we won't be here.
So next week, there's multiple events that's happening. One is a flag football event that I'm happy to be a part of called Sand Wars. That is taking place at the beach soccer field. It's gonna be a nice event if you want to bring your family out.
You don't have the flyer.
I should have the flyer.
Slapping
I'm the person that created the flyer.
Slapping up.
I definitely should have piece of the flyer.
Slapping up.
So Sand Wars is happening next week, and so I won't be here to do the show.
I'm sorry, your wife don't have no sense. First of all, good morning, Pasal. She said she finally made it on time, and we are glad to have you. Monita is here right on the live. She said these children are detectives, sis.
Oh, yeah,
I need to delete my Facebook account once and for all. That's really where it begins. But anyway, Rashad says good morning and a happy loose Saturday in the Lord. It is imperative.
Yeah,
if you are loose, you are being loose in the Lord. Thank you for that timely reminder, Rashad. Because some people they lose sight of what's most important. So the happy birthday wishes are coming into Delton, and then Delton's wife says club going up on a Tuesday or whatever they said. That's
what they said. The club's going up on a Tuesday.
Oh, and she say or whatever they say.
Right.
Sometimes I think your wife is for the streets.
From the streets.
Sometimes I think she's not for the streets, but from the street.
So anyway, so that's the flyer there. Sand Wars happening. It starts actually on Friday evening.
Please tell us what is Sand Wars, because I'm coming to watch people fighting in the sand.
No, it's American football. Let me say that first before you and Jody get on me. It's American football.
Okay.
And it's not tackling like what you see on TV. They have flags attached to them. You got to pull the flag down on them, get the person. Anyway, you got to pull flags. So instead of tackling, you pull the flag down.
Right. But then is that the one where you have something on behind you and then someone pulls it off?
Yeah.
Oh, I played that before. Not in the sand. With the children at school.
So usually it's played like on grass, like regular American football. But this one.
But y'all want to really kill the people's thighs.
Listen to me. The athleticism of these some of these male and females, it is amazing. I had to do some video shoots with them on the beach the other day. And when I tell you, I went home and I was in there for a couple minutes. And I went home, my thighs were like, she's like, sir, what are you doing?
Speaking of thighs, I know that's another. I know I'm digressing. Remind me, water and thighs. I really want to talk about it.
All right. So that's the event that's happening. It's happening right there at the beach soccer field. If you want tickets,
that's by the bridge.
By the bridge, right there. So if you want tickets, you get me up.
Wonderful.
I give you a discount. I get you in for a little cheaper price if you want to.
Wow, you're really putting that out there.
Yeah, man, I get you for a cheaper
Let's
price.
go.
So if you want a cheaper price, on the tickets, group rates available, I can get you for a discount.
We should do like a DGMT family trip. That could be our group. And our group could get a discount. All in favor, say aye. What day works best for y'all? Y'all tell me.
There's going to be food out there from Deja's. That's in case anybody know who Deja's is. Deja's salad is going to be out there. Loon stuffing is going to be out there.
Stuffing.
Jumo's is going to be out there.
Jumo's is going to be out there?
Jumo's is going to be
Jumo's is going to be out there?
Jumo's is going to be out there.
I cannot believe it.
So we got Jumo's.
What Jumo's selling?
I think y'all get some wings and things.
At Jumo's. Wings be right.
So we got, I don't think Deja can be there. So I think that's Jumo's and
Jumo's and loan stuffing.
So we
I
got
love
stuffed crab, wings and things.
What?
And then
big people party.
Lisa and Tito executives going to be there, so you can have your little treats and your little cups and what's done.
Wonderful.
So come on down.
It's going to be a time, a family day out. Love it.
I don't know why I punish myself. I don't know. I thought I was still young. So I could hear young people.
All right, now it's time to talk what I want to talk. So yesterday, I've had a funny couple of days. It's a funny couple of days, right?
Tell us
and I feel like every so often we come on DGMT and one of us is having that moment where we are becoming increasingly aware of our aging, like that fact that we are aging. Definitely. You look at me, spring chicken, yeah? Winter baby, spring chicken. That's why I call myself. Okay. But once in a while, something goes down and I'm just like, so yesterday I had a sip. I was parched and I decided to get a sip of water. Mm. And I noticed that I was really excited about having this sip of water. I'm being so honest with you. I sipped the water and I was like, you know what? I think water is my favorite drink. And I stopped. And I was like, no, I did not just say that to myself. I did not just say that to myself.
That's your moment of like, hold
because on. Because I know I recall I had a flashback to my childhood when my mum used to say, because my mum didn't keep any juice or like soda was never in our house unless there was a party going on.
There's always water.
And if there was juice, there was one kind of juice that I drank that my mum didn't drink because my mum can't eat apple or drink apple, and I only drank apple juice. So in our house, it was always water. And my mum, I recall very clearly one time my mum saying, I love the taste of water. It's my favorite drink. And I looked at the woman like, have you lost your mind? Water doesn't have a taste. Just water's like brushing your teeth. You've got to do it. It's not something you enjoy. It's something you have to do. When I said that to myself, I was like, that's it, Vera. You've crossed over to the dark side.
Welcome, man.
You've crossed over to the dark side. That was strike one.
Welcome.
Strike two occurred this morning when after sleeping, you know, when you rest your body, when you lie down to rest your body from the stresses of the day, I woke up in pain. I don't understand why sleeping then causes pain. And what I resorted to was I had to go. Now, partially, I knew to do this because I've had some physiotherapy sessions and she gave me some exercises I can do in my bed. Did them a couple of times. I was like, I'm too young for this foolishness. Leg. Why am I stretching myself to get out of bed? This is silly.
Knee to chest?
This is silly.
You put a knee to chest?
Why am I putting my knee in my chest just so I can get out of the bed? So I was like,
I know about it.
I started doing it.
I know what it is.
And then I stopped. This morning I said, I'm going to put this knee to my chest. I even went as far as to Google more exercises to relieve lower back pain.
Ma'am, you have
and then I said to myself, this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, no, ma'am. If you don't get these stretches in now, ma'am, trust me, start it now and do it.
And I'm not going to lie, the videos I watched, the trainers, they said, what did they say? They phrased it like, lean up to the pain, not into the pain. So like when you start to feel pain, stop.
Yeah.
Because that's, you can, hopefully.
However, for most human beings, it's like, oh, pain, let's keep on going.
Yeah. So they kept reiterating, don't lean up to the pain, not into the pain. But my thing is, but I feel pain from doing nothing, boss man. And then after doing the exercises and feeling like, okay, I didn't strain myself too much. Yeah. I just leaned up to the pain, not into the pain. Why do I feel sore like I've been doing a whole entire gym workout?
Welcome, ma'am.
Father in heaven.
Welcome.
But I'm still young.
Welcome to this age.
No, boy, Heavenly Father. There's so much I've not done yet.
Oh.
So much I've not experienced. I don't even
Like,
have to swim yet,
the
Jesus.
shoulders.
I don't think I could
shoulder-
learn to swim
shoulder
anymore. I think it's
veins,
too late.
Like shoulder pains.
Guys,
some
I just
people
wanted to get it
have.
off my chest. Just I had a moment in the last 2 days. I was like, this.
Shout out to Bernice, who
this
showed
is
me,
it.
who showed us like those things that we do, like we crawl up the wall just for shoulder pain.
Call up the
Listen to
wall.
me.
Call up the wall.
Like you stand like arm length from the wall. And like
But
you do-
Jody, I want to still learn,
and you
but
do
my
like
back
this.
hurts when I'm swimming. My lower back hurts when I try to keep my body straight. You know, they say keep your body straight, got to keep a flow. My lower back still feels pain. And when I was trying to learn, people were laughing at me when I was like, this is really painful. Like, it's not supposed to be. But I was like, well, it is. It is.
I don't know why.
I don't know why, but it is. I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know. Anybody, are there any other in their like early 30s? Really, you still feel young in mind, young in spirit, but your body is like betraying you. Is there anybody?
I tell you the other day, and she's here, Jody's here. Jody was like, oh yeah, sometimes like your kneecap come off the hinge. It's like, what?
Listen to me. I felt my hip trying to do something this morning. I said,
And she was like, you just get a real, it's like just get a like real line. And she did it for me one day. I was like,
what do you mean she did? She had to put your kneecap back where it's supposed
she
to go?
like apparently it was off centered.
Mhm.
Apparently this is something that can happen. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, it can slide off the little
Father,
bracket.
save me from
She's like, picture like shower,
save me from
like
the
shower doors.
corruption of this
She's like,
world.
sometimes they come off the alignment, so you just get to put it back on the line.
Save me from the corruption of this
I was
world.
like, what is happening with me? I am only in my 30s. Like, where does this go from here? So you gotta learn these things. See, Rashad, I was waiting for Rashad to come. Rashad's a professional stretcher.
No, but Jody said, first of all, Jody said, I can still learn. Okay, by faith. Let's go with that. Nothing a physio session can't fix. I think I need a few. Terrell says, welcome to 30. You know what kills me? I've been here a couple of years still, you know. I'm going into I'm ending my third year in the 40s.
You know
the
what
30s. Yeah! No!
What
the
hurts
30s.
me is that I am closer to 40 than I am to 30.
Really? Oh, Jesus, Delton, I'm so sorry.
I am closer
It's all a state of mind.
to 40. When I saw
It's
this
all the
little,
same, man.
I saw this little bed the other day, and I saw like the
The
lights.
grays?
They just ended now. They're just like, it used to be one
I
of us.
told you I could.
Now it's a lot. Now
I told you I could help
we
you
got a whole
out.
family in here, bro. So it's like, oh man.
You get on the sauce. That's what people them doing. People them is getting on the sauce.
Devil is liar.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Gentlemen.
Shagar, they speak about Shagar, the knees. Shagar, the knees. Oh man.
My goodness.
I tried to fool myself one day. I tried to like, do a little squat situation, like to get something off the ground. I was like, I'll squat down and get it. Oh man. Tried to get back up. I had to hold on the chair. I was like, oh
Yeah, I went down
like,
to get my shoes this morning. I was like, yes. And I didn't even speak English. I said, Yesu Christo. That's when I don't even know. I said, Yesu, which is Jesus in my native, in the native tongue of my ancestors.
Oh, how did the show get talking about old people like this?
Right.
Like two old people.
I felt that strong and heavy. It was the water thing that got me off. Like, water is my favorite.
Yeah,
Like, that's my favorite.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but there's nothing like a good cold cup of water.
What?
You get a cold cup
Change
of water.
your life,
That
buddy.
you feel hit the kidneys. Like you feel like they hit straight to the kidneys.
That
Like,
go down and stuff.
woo.
Anyway, Rashad, stretching is a good thing, but you ultimately need to strengthen that area as you progress in life. And Rashad, I've not even born children. Oh, Father, help me. Julie, I say listen to the Golden Girls. Not yet, boo-boo. Not yet. I still got time. Me at the moment, try to get up. Body said, you better lay back down now. You better.
Like where you think you going?
And you want to go up in a hurry? You rush into.
Oh, listen to me.
These days, you can't wake up just before you gotta get ready.
Oh, no.
You need to wake up at least half an hour to get your body ready to get out of bed.
I remember one night. This is bad to say. Like I heard like David crying, and I went to like help get out of bed, and my back was like, "Sir," like, "Sir, if you don't roll over first," I do a little stretch. I was like, I gotta go. My son is crying, but he was sleeping. He didn't know. I know what's happening.
The children are weeping and wailing, and we can't go
I
get
was
them.
like, whew.
Delton.
I was like, hold on, sir. I'm coming down, David.
I'm,
Like, David, hold on,
I'm
I'm coming.
truly mortified. You know what one of my mom's favorite scriptures is? And he will renew my youth like that of the eagle. Now I get it. I've never heard my mother complain about back pain, knee pain, nothing pain. Nothing. Father, renew my youth
Like
that of the eagle. Don't mind that I still think I'm a youth. Renew the youth.
She got actually had bad story of her life with these knees.
Yeah, Shakara, see, you have a plethora of resources. You got Jodianne, you got Bernie, you got people that know what to do. In fact, YouTube demands on YouTube. Now, I look at their face. Like, if you got a friendly face, do you look overly toned? Like, do you look like you're gonna, like you're insensitive to the pain?
You see the two older guys, like two older guys that do it.
That's the kind of people I want to go to.
There's like two older guys. They'd be like, "You feel the pain right there?" I was like, "Yeah, I do, sir." I was like, "Yes." Like, all right, here's what to do.
My favorite exercise guy, he just fakes the whole time, like, "Oh, I know we're supposed to be doing 15, but I'm gonna stop at 10. You guys keep going. I'm tired." I'm like, "Uncle Daniel, I know you lying, but I like it. Thank you for encouraging me."
For the encouragement, I appreciate it.
Like, you have people behind him. He's like, "Oh, I see. What she say, Angie?" He's like, "Angie decided to use weights today. I know I can do that." It's like, Uncle Daniel, you fully could, but the fact that you came down to my level, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Julianne with old man Jenkins. Here coming, Julianne.
42 and proud. That's right, Lillian. And you don't look at not a day like it.
No, I think it's not old Lillian. I wouldn't say it.
But you know what it is? When you find me deep in praise and worship, my body don't know pain. Body doesn't know pain until Pastor Denzel come up and we do that first 10 minutes behind him. Up. And then everybody, like, so this is my mic holding hand and this is my hand for Jesus up and down. This arm. He'll be standing, he'll be exalting, and I'm just like, my arm starts, my back starts, my foot starts, my knee starts. I'm just like, bit by bit. I was like, you know what? I appreciate you guys. You let me give Jesus my all when I needed to give Jesus my all. Julianne says the source is a no. The source is a no. Gents, for all of those like Delton who have been considering maybe No, Delton is not considering using the source, but men who are like Delton, who may be getting some gray in their beard as they progress in their 30s, and you've maybe considered using the source being that little head, that little dye.
Just for men.
The beard dye, just for men.
Little Beijing.
Just a little, not even black, just one B. Yeah, you don't want to look unnatural, so you go for like a 1B, a 1, which is like slightly off black. Don't do it. It's addictive. And while it starts off looking natural and unnoticeable at first, I don't know a man who's done it and hasn't crossed the line.
I gone too much.
And gone too much. I haven't met him yet. Now, if I've met him because he's still so subtle, I can't see that he's on the source, I applaud him. Yeah. I applaud him. But generally... Yeah,
generally you'd be like, oh, this is too black. This is too black. Burrell says, one thing I've learned, though, is pay attention when stuff hurts. Oh. The 0-20s were the age of walking off. 30 is seek professional counsel. Oh, we should pin this comment. This comment right here. True words.
Terrell, and you've encouraged me because I was leaving the house this morning. I tell you my personal business. Leaving my house this morning, I was emptying my bag of all the junk because I'm trying to be a better person. And out of my bag, I took a prescription I was given by the doctor. I just went for an annual. I went to get not even an annual health certificate for my work permit. I didn't come because I was sick. I came because he told me I need a prescription. I was like, boss man, I feel fine. I feel fine. But anyway, and then I took out of the bag the receipt that was also in my bag as a result of going to get this health certificate. And I just thought to myself, I have spent more this summer on my medical and healthcare than I have in 4 or 5 years put together.
Because you didn't check it. He was young, then he was young, he was sprightly. Like, I don't need nothing wrong with me. Got good genes.
How he could tell me something wrong with me and I feel fine. Anyway.
Let's get it.
I digress.
Ask Dr. Joe on you. Ask Dr. Joe.
Who's Dr. Joe? Do we like Dr. Joe?
Oh,
we like Dr. Joe? Okay.
Dr. Joe. I'm burning.
I'm burning, babe.
Hey, say Dana.
Dana, what you saying? You early today. Well done.
WD-40 Vera, correct?
First of all, if you are under the age of 30, you can't comment in this section of the show.
I mean, based upon Christoph's characteristics.
His mind is old. His body's still young.
His body's still young.
Because Christoph don't sleep, so his body has to be young.
Still young.
So Christoph, you can't
Listen
talk.
to me. I tried that other one the other night. That's a couple of Sundays ago. I do the video for ED.
Right.
And I was up doing the video.
Till what time?
It was like 2:00 in the morning. I used to do that all the time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Listen to me. When I could not get up.
Oh, Oh yeah, buddy.
So I know Christoph. Christoph's still young.
Christoph,
Because every night Christoph 3 o'clock in the morning, Christoph still pulls up online.
When I went
graphics just finished
in university,
like,
I never wrote an essay in the daytime. I don't
Nighttime.
ever remember writing an essay when the sun was out. Nighttime only, buddy.
Working.
When I took on a master's, I was like, we're just gonna do the same again. So 10 o'clock.
Body shut down.
It's like a veil comes over my brain. Literally, it's literally like, no, not 10. About 11. 10, the veil is coming down. 11 is done.
It's finished.
You could sit here as long as you like. You're not going to type a single another word. You're not going to read another thing. 11 o'clock, that's it.
Like, just go
done.
Sleep. Just go sleep, man.
And my body's just like, all right then.
Like,
who's buying sleep?
If you
Not
say
me.
so, like if you say so, buddy, like I mean that's
a legit excuse for me. I was like, brain say we good, let's go.
But this WD-40 needed. Now, first of all, let me just say this: I didn't realize this was a thing for True until I met somebody that used to do this with True, like spray WD-40 on their body.
Now that's bizarre, and I'm pretty sure it's a health hazard.
I've met more than one person that has done this.
What?
That like on their knees. Literally, they used to take
what
WD-40.
Spraying WD-40 on your knees.
Spray it on their legs.
Do they have a metal plate in their kneecap?
I don't know what it was.
So what?
But the
WD-40 is going to be absorbed by the skin
and help loosen up the joints. I don't know, but I've heard of people that actually take WD-40. Anyway.
Wow, Dana done take us a couple weeks back. Go on there.
I was surprised to see my African Bahamian American friend and Jamaican, don't forget Jamaican, singing independence celebration.
And Dana, I want you to know I never take those opportunities for granted. I'm always very, very aware of how undeserving I am to stand on such platforms with the Bahamian greats. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I
had a whale of a time.
But Dana said he's surprised. This isn't my first time. This is my first rodeo.
No, not for Independence.
No, not for Independence. I met Ronnie Butler and all. I have a picture.
Oh, yeah, I get you a picture of Ronnie, the late great Ronnie.
How many
Butler?
of you have a picture with Ronnie Butler?
Shame them.
But thanks, Dana.
Christoph say E90.
Benjamin Button. That's what you is. That's what Christoph is.
Oh, Julie, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was just I'm like, I gotta work. That was the last time. Jonathan as a recent 20-year-old, like, can I hack to veterans why everything costs money?
Oh, baby girl.
Oh, you just reaching this thing now.
Honey.
Sean, listen to me.
Honey.
I know how we get there talking about this old man show. How we get to this geriatric show we on right now.
We just talking. I mean, guys, we have a packed show. We have plenty things to talk about. But I just want to get that off my chest. Shauna, why does everything cost money? And unfortunately, the older you get, and the further along we get towards the closer we get to the time Jesus returns, you need more money. You need even more money. So growing up is more and more expensive. But then as time goes on, it's more and more and more expensive. So I just pray the best for you. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't have
pray
children.
Your strength.
Oh, when you have children. Oh, you think everything must be.
Listen to me this morning. I leave in the house. I ain't seen my neighbor in a couple of days. I could tell that was heavy on her spirit because she wanted to tell me exactly how much she is spending on her children this summer break. She lists off horse riding lessons, swimming lessons, tennis lessons, dinner. She just the price of each one. She's like, and then I was laughing. She's like, "Child, let me finish my list." I said, "Go ahead.
Like she had to get off her
chest. She had to get off her chest. She had to get that off her chest.
Luckily for me, I found a good summer camp for Dallas.
Where he bring home the cold from? Wonderful.
I will not say that here. Yeah, I will not say that.
Ooh.
So to my brother that's listening, I wouldn't say that. That's not definite role. But he's at Brack summer camp, music camp. And
I want Delton, Dallas was at music camp.
Yeah, music camp with Delton.
Oh, wonderful!
And so,
what's he playing? Drums, eh?
Of course, drums and recorder. They have to record. A recorder is mandatory. So
no, Julia, I think she sent her children out all day so that they snacking outside.
Outside, yeah.
And let me throw in for good measure, Oral Neely. I'm sure as he's a Facebooker most of us follow. He posted something yesterday about school need to open. The teachers come for him under that post.
They gave him
with the quickness. The people was under his post like, you keep that negative energy over there. Nobody wants anything to do with that.
I didn't believe that body falling apart after 40 until I turned 40.
Hold on. There's more after this. There's more falling apart after.
No, because right now it's hurting. It ain't falling apart yet.
God will Father renew my
Renew.
youth like that of the eagle. What's that? Psalm 103.
She spent $16 on a remote from a cable company, and she could not believe it. She's still asking questions. Well, first of all, you're not asking the right questions, Jody, because I didn't think you'd spend that money.
Oh, Delton, she doesn't need to know that now. She's done spent it.
Yeah, that's nothing that comes with adulting too, Shauna. Ask her. You ask her.
Didn't say adulting 1 star, wouldn't recommend. Honestly, I have so many stories because I have to explain the fact that yesterday I realized that I've literally only used my fridge for water and leftovers for the last 5 weeks. And I did not a word of exaggeration.
Just water.
Just water and leftovers. That's the only thing I've used my fridge for.
So,
so yesterday when I finally did an adult grocery shop, which was very, very painful. In fact, I should send you the picture and put the trolley, so you can put the trolley up and see if our DGMTs can guess how much I spend.
Oh, I like it, sir.
I could do it.
I like it.
After doing a very painful grocery shop, I got him and I was like, shoot, I gotta clean the fridge. to put the stuff in the fridge. I want you to know, after I cleaned the fridge and put the stuff in the fridge, I got takeout because I was like, I'm too tired to cook anything I just purchased. I'm gonna try and do this tomorrow.
So you bought stuff.
I bought stuff and then I cleaned the fridge, put stuff away, and then I ate takeaway because I was tired.
Welcome to adulting.
I was tired. Shauna, that's adulting. Adulting is doing a grocery shop and being too tired to cook the groceries, so you eat takeaway. Yes. That's the definition of adulting. And
then you mad after you had to spend money. Then you more mad. Like, I had to spend money. All this food again there. I had to spend more money. I said, don't stop eating in the summer. Oh no, summer definitely. I realized I bought like packs of like oatmeal just for the children and like cereal. And then at one point, my 4-year-old was like, he didn't like the oatmeal I was buying. He wanted the oatmeal from McDonald's. It's like, so this is the same oatmeal. They just have racist thing inside it, but he's like, it don't taste good.
Did he lie? Did he lie though?
I mean,
did he lie?
Just more sugar, and that's all I did. I added more sugar there, so here you go.
Okay, let me just step outside and get that. Let me go get that McDonald's oatmeal from next door.
All right, so let me. We having a game show here.
We having a game show. There's a prize.
Sorry, so we have a prize.
You're gonna love it. We have always full of prizes and surprises.
We have guess. We have a guess the price. Guess the price. Guess the amount.
Now I will say this was the end of the shop. I will highlight the items for those who maybe can't see everything. I really have all my business on DGMT today. That's all right. Y'all is family.
Let me see. I'll put it up here. So for those who are on radio, we do apologize. You won't be able to participate in our game.
Unfortunately. Now I'll describe the contents so radio listeners and tuning listeners. So those who are on Facebook,
take a look. I can't get any bigger than that. I do apologize.
So this is a shopping trolley.
Sorry.
I think those who recognize the setting will know that this is one of
is that Heineken right there? You buy Heineken? I see the Heineken box.
So you can see that I did some standard fruits and veg because I'm an adult.
First of all, you're very, very fancy. Look at these things inside here. You get brown eggs.
First of all, that was because that's all that was left. They didn't know what the eggs was there. They didn't know what eggs was there, but my mummy scared me one time. She told me a scary story about where eggs come from. So now I'm a bit picky about eggs. It's my mother. She did it. So
you get the fancy bread here. You get Florida's
Shakara, I only shopping for myself.
Florida's natural apple.
Did he say that truly empty?
What?
He said that truly empty. Lillian, for me, the problem is I don't like buying more because I waste. Like things will go in my fridge and rot because only me want eating. And y'all only hear me say I buy the groceries and gone out to buy food from streets. So I try to. Now the juice was a treat.
Expensive juice.
The juice was a treat. That was my treat to myself. So you see,
you get some
fruits and veg.
Some nice Indian summer or some mozz.
That tastes bad.
Indian summer?
Mozz tastes bad. I know Indian summer
tastes bad.
I don't like the kind. No, apple juice has different tastes. I don't like mozz kind. I'm not a fan.
Indian summer is like
I don't know what that is.
It's like a lower level.
I don't know what Indian summer is.
Indian summer.
So what you can't see is that there are some like laundry things in there too.
I see little Downy. I see little small pack of Downy.
A little Downy and things.
That's a little case of water. Look at the bottom.
Julie say red potato.
Fancy Julianne. Red potatoes. She got a bag of little apples.
Because you have a meal in your mind,
The
you
little
buy a
snappers.
specific thing because you like, I have a meal in mind. So
That's
Sin say,
flatbread though?
no, wraps, just wraps, not
So you buy
flatbread.
wraps and bread.
Yes, because I can put chicken in the
You
wrap.
fancy. You want
No,
taste,
because
you want taste
the bread is for my ham and cheese, and egg sandwich, Delton. You know that's before, and the wraps is for like chicken.
Oh, that's
things.
yellow. That's yellow sweet pepper.
Yeah.
Not green.
No.
Oh.
Green taste is bad.
Oh, you fancy, man.
Yellow costs more than green. Much more than green.
The colors. Oh, you get colors, man.
Okay, so I'm taking in numbers because I'm not taking any more judgment. Numbers only. Sin say that's 150 easy. Lillian say I clearly ain't shopping enough.
Lionel say they juice name juice. You get fancy.
Shauna say 275.
That there? No,
Shannon Folks, who is my student, says 260.
Purple.
The laundry stuff, take it to 260.
Purple
Sin say
onion.
this is more like 200. Lionel say what? Wraps and bread. I still only have me one.
She fancy.
I don't have to feed children, guys. And my logic
bread.
is if I don't have to feed anybody else, I gotta eat good now. Because there's gonna come a time I'm not gonna be able to eat what I want to eat. So Juliet said this looking like 957. As
2000. No, you get fancy things, man. You get fancy things.
Latoya's bidding 250. Lionel 225. Shakara 280. Miss Mary say $300.
That's the big gain or the small gain?
That's a small gain. Small gain.
Look at this here.
We still got people throwing in. Dana saying 230. I think I'm looking and I'm starting to see numbers that are. I'm starting to see numbers. Renice, good morning. Renice says 235. She giving us a
little extra. $1. I made $1. What?
237.50. Travin, good morning to you. Travin is saying 160-ish. Lillian,
I gave for 187.
187. 187 from Delton. 240.
You have fancy things in there.
240. You that's lower than most people. Most people think I'm spending $300 on myself to eat.
I just know you. I just think you'll be like, put that back.
Paula!
I think if you get $300, you'll be like,
guys, I'm just so flattered that you think I'm set up like that. Now, as I said, sis hasn't done a grocery shop in a very long time. Very long time. Not because I'm lazy, but because I'm busy. Auntie Elite say 195. I like that she come in from the States say, I know all about your shopping, what is it, grocery stores. Lillian saying what, 240, apples in a bag and not in the big, out the big box.
Lana, and this a bag that have like a Ziploc.
You balling, man.
There's a bag. This is like a bag that is just like.
I feel like we need to have a show about like shopping tips because I feel like you guys are talking about things I do not know.
You are buying Ziplocs, no apples.
Apples out of the box. What box?
There's a big box of apples. You just grab some.
Where?
Or there's a little red bag. I made a bag would have a little zip tie thing, not a zip tie, like a little clip on it with a bag of apples. They're like 50 of them for like $1.99.
Half of them are unedible. Half of them you can't eat. Okay, Julianne say seriously 145. Now, Julianne, you're making me sound more reasonable now. Angelica say, good morning, Angelica. She's saying that shouldn't be more than 125. The plain land. No, I lied. How you gone from 145 to 236 and 5 cents? Terrell says 215. Cassie says 189, 46. Thanks for the tips. Bidding 147. Okay, I'm closing the bidding. She said 3 for 99 cents for you. Yep. Where's this box?
Right as soon as you walk into the shop, there's a big box of red apples.
Not of apples. I've seen a box of lemons. I've seen a box of
a big box
of avocados, of limes.
The bag of apples you buy, you have to look for them.
They're right there in the fridge.
First of all, in the fridge. First of all, you buy apples on the fridge. Like, what?
Now, listen, I don't.
You buy apples on the fridge.
The thing is, I can't buy anything that needs to be eaten quickly. Apples that cost 99 cents, you gotta eat them the same day, at least the next day.
You buy apples on
because
the fridge.
I don't consume much. Okay, final bid 227. We have a winner, guys. We have a winner. Drum roll, please. And the winner is none other Then listen, Lillian God's been good to me, huh? Lillian say $0. Long. God's been faithful. Did I just say he just saw the yellow pepper? Ah man, she like colorful salad. Bowling. She have bougie eyeballs.
See?
She don't see the cheap ones.
See, Julian said 9 cents apples. They can last a month.
You listen, I'm learning today. This has been a useful exercise.
Very
for me.
bougie, man.
Very judgy. It's been useful. My skin's thick, saints. So we have a winner, and the winner is none other than Delton Roll.
What did he say?
You say 187. It was 190. Now Cassie said 189 because she knows how much I spent, so she can't get it. Cassie already knew how much I spent because I did this exercise with some friends yesterday. So Delton wins with a 187.
I'm pretty good.
The bill was 190 and some change.
Actually, we just all that in the shops.
The bill was 190 and some change.
I'm usually on it.
Oh, but I want you to know, I will not be treading into a food store. I bought a pack of cookies yesterday. And I told myself this is going to last me the month. When I took them out to bring to the studio, I say, Vera, if you take them to the studio, you ain't going to have cookies for the rest of the month. And I had to tell myself, that's going to be how it is because I'm not going in the food store again till next month, till school open. So I will not be stepping back into a food store until school open. Y'all who have children and live in a house with more than one person, y'all don't have the luxury of shopping for grocery once a month. I do.
I mean, we do have, sometimes we do have the liberty.
Where?
Our children don't eat. Like the other day, I was like, I got a snack. I was like, go answer.
There was no snack.
He opened that fridge.
Woo!
He saw a bright shiny light, some water, sweet potato, and some tomatoes. Pick your choice, guy.
Can I have a snack?
What do you want?
That's cruel. Dallas will grow up and tell that story.
What do you want, sir? Go ahead. You want a tomato? Go ahead. Eat the tomato. If you want a tomato, go ahead. There's no snack. Yeah.
Lionel say my cookies have chocolate too. Wow, this is.
Oh no, they're like digestive chocolate. Show the name in the box.
They hobnobs.
Exactly.
They're more expensive.
Lionel, you know what that is.
Oh,
hobnobs. Hobnobs.
Woo!
I was introduced to that by Vera. FYI. Just saying that.
You know what? You're the second person. I have a colleague at the marketing center who one day she said she was dying. So
Lionel, it's radio.
2 of my hobnobs.
This is what I buy.
This is like $1 more.
No ma'am.
$1.50 more.
No ma'am.
$2 more. That's it. That's it.
Because when I was on the food with somebody on the food was buying these. They had these and they had like the regular digestives, and the regular digestives was $1 more than these. I was like, oh. It's like, well,
and all is just as tasty, just as
good. I was like, anyway.
Jody said, good thing the end of the month is next week. No, ma'am. For me, the month is from the 20th to the 20th. So the store ain't gonna see me again to the 20th of August. Now, Dallas saying you will eat. Not Travis saying you will eat oats. Club Social, Lionel, she fancy. Now I have Club Social in the trolley. It's Club Social in the trolley.
Now you fancy that.
I don't have no children and I can't shop once a month. Grocery shopping is therapeutic. You see, for me, grocery shopping is very functional. This is why I can't do what Julianne said. Julianne mad that I didn't go on Sunday and get double stamps. Julianne, for me, shopping is a spirit that comes over me. I either have it or I don't. Yesterday, it was on me, strong and heavy. It was on me even more so when I walked in the store and there was nobody there. To fight, to come out of Sunday, 2 services, sweating buckets, because you know you're dripping sweat. Your mascara done drip to the corner of your lip. It's time to go home. I don't have no super value, Solomon's energy on a Sunday. So unfortunately, Julie, I had to work with my body because we already talked about how these bodies, they don't be working with you when you're ready. What's the alternative to what? I guess Cassie needs to shop in once a month. These people shop plenty. Oh. My daughter said, Mommy, the fridge is empty. No fruits in here. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Your daughter saying no fruits in here. This is crazy.
I think Julie, you got fruits, Julie? I can't remember if you got fruits or not. But I know we definitely had nothing in there for the snack on.
Terrell, what is this fallacy you speak of?
Bounty.
Bounty makes cookies? That's the kind of cookies you buy near the till, though.
Sorcery.
That's them cookies is really chocolate.
What kind of sorcery is this?
That's really chocolate. Say what? Angelica says she detests grocery shopping. For me, if the conditions are right, I can handle it. But I can't do that whole I'm going on Sunday for double stamps. I don't have the gumption. I don't have the fortitude. Delton, I blame myself. How did we get
and we have a full docket today.
full docket today. I said, Delton, I've saved so many things on Instagram and Facebook. And I sent Delton all that was 6 links, babe. That was 6 links. And here we are talking about bounty cookies.
First of all,
that tastes good. I believe that tastes good. It's coconut
and chocolate
cookie.
Should be good.
Because coconut rings are the best cookie ever.
Coconut rings.
The ones that cost $1 and change.
Coconut rings are good. Chocolate cookies good.
Yeah, I can't see that being a problem.
No. See, we have apples and we have nectarines. We fancy.
I'm glad your household is getting your household in order on the radio. When you have children, you go to the store 15 times.
Yeah, I am against that completely.
Travis say, let me tell you how I must. He spent $200 at Solomon's the past few days, and the lady had the audacity to tell me
$1.27 in a row. $1.27.
$1.27 for 200. No, babe. Isn't it 1 point? At least it's 1 point. Isn't it 1 penny, 1 cent per dollar?
I know it works. I go.
Surely. Or they tax you on your rewards too. Because that don't make any sense. That makes no sense at all.
Burrell say you love him. We had a whole debate with this in the newsroom. Like, I gotta find him. We gotta try him out.
I've never seen them.
Yeah,
I'm always willing to try. Next Saturday, Delton, we see if we can get some and try them on. Look, we can do a live reactions. Live reactions. Bounty chocolate cookies. We shop every week. These black hole belly children.
Always hungry. I say these black hole belly children always hungry.
Black hole belly. Sensei, very painful. It's the cooking I detest. Again, if the spirit comes on me, it's gonna be powerful. If it doesn't, we carry these wings, buddy. Listen to
we
me.
get on these. We get on these.
Those wings don't ever miss.
Have you ever tried some different things from them?
What, like other
this
food?
Is like an advertisement. They don't sponsor our show.
They don't sponsor our show, but they sponsor my belly.
Listen
and for that, I am grateful.
They have one little situation there.
What they have?
That you could do with pork chop.
Oh, I'm doing food with pork chop.
Or you could do it with shrimp. Or you could do it with like little fish.
When you dabble in the darkness.
They had someone. They started us one day. And I was like, let me get this. And I was like,
what that was?
I can get a combo. She's like, yeah. And the combo was $19. What it was?
It
was pork chop, shrimp, and fish fingers.
With rice?
I did the fries. And she was like, why you want the pork chop? You want it fried or grilled? I was like, fried or grilled.
So like, pork chop, shrimp, and fish fingers with fries for $19? $19.
I tell you, it was like Uncle pork chop that was seasoned perfect.
Oh my goodness. That's
little place right there.
That's a hidden treasure right there. Because I want you to know.
We will do our best to protect that.
This is how I justified going there after the grocery store. When I pulled up to the till, my estimation was $200, and it was $190. I was like, I have $10.
Like we get spare.
I have $10 to spare. If I go to East Wings, I can get a change. That's
justification.
That's my justification. And listen, something about them wings. I was like, why y'all don't ever miss, babe? Oh, anyway, Delton, this has been a hot mess of a show.
53 minutes for you.
53 minutes. Listen, we wanted to talk about news. We wanted to talk about the fact that they wanted to put CCTVs in the school and how y'all feel about that. We wanted to talk about what else we want to talk about. We wanted to congratulate those top 49 millennial nominees.
Definitely.
Listen, we had big plans. Big plans. That's another thing about adulthood, Shauna. You have big plans.
Oh, yeah. And the plans go fly out the window.
Oh, they will go awry. My goodness.
On other news, this is definitely,
by the way,
not on the docket.
Not on the docket.
I saw sending them status. I saw sending them at our church in Lutheran. So I was like, hey, that's our church. They was down there in Waterford in Lutheran, which is the Highway Church is going church down there in Waterford. And they had big service, church service. I saw drums and things like that. Yeah, like we get drums in there. Where do you get drums from? And they had their full up. So I don't know what's happening. Said, can you tell what was happening down there? The Highway Church got Waterford Lutheran. What? They had big people party in the house of the Lord in their church. Where you gotta go outside, spin around to get in the bathroom.
That was low. That was very low.
Cigar, I don't know if you're talking about the old boy.
He can't find her, and I can see why. What am I
I
missing?
think you know, but the dad who looking for a wife. Let's talk about that.
I missed that whole story. That's just gone over my head completely.
That's anyway. So those who missed it, this is exactly what Cigar is talking about, and I'm gonna put on live just for y'all to see exactly what was happening in the streets on this week in New Providence.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Reverend Dr. Randall B. Gillis. I'm out here at this moment telling all single women who know the Word of God that I'm looking for a wife. If that's you, leave me a private comment. Amen. And to all those who are responding back, let's use scripture, okay? Not your opinion. The Bible says in Proverbs, he that finds a wife finds a good thing, finds favor in God. So that means I have to look. So at this moment, I'm using TikTok to find a wife. God has blessed us with wisdom to use social media. So that's what I'm doing at this moment. So if God touched you to get contact with me, get contact with me. Amen. God bless you.
God bless you, Rev. Rev,
Listen to
God
me.
bless you.
I feel like
as
after
well.
the Rev said what he said, ain't nothing left to say.
My thing was like Rev, and you can at least go to the barber first. Get
First
the
of
hair
all,
out your nose. and stuff like
You
that.
don't talk to Rev about what he have in his nose. That's his business.
But anyway, there was more.
His what? What do you mean there was more?
That wasn't it.
No.
Oh no.
Now you're about to catch me off guard.
But wait.
Hi, single ladies. My name is Randall B. Gillis. I'm looking for a woman to be my pot and my pot top. I'm looking for a woman to be the clever of my liver. I'm looking for a woman to be my Cheerio and my Cheerio. I'm looking for a woman to be my ravioli and my Obi. Yes, ladies, it's Randall looking for a single woman that lives in the Bronx next to me by that 6 train or the 17 bus or the 33 bus. Yes, I use public transportation. Beep, beep. Next stop is mine and yours. Move over. The bus is crowded. Can just sit there in the front. Yes, I'm looking for you, sweetheart. I want you to be my clever and my liver.
For a little quiver in his liver. Looking for a little quiver in his liver.
I'm speechless.
It's a little track in the background for me.
I have no words.
It's a little track in the background.
I have no words.
All right, I'm looking for a little quiver. That's all I'm looking for. He's looking for a little
Lionel,
quiver.
I want the record to flex. I bind you up. I bind you up. I bind you up.
Hey, looking for
Those
a
of you
little
who are
quiver.
online, you can see Lionel's comment. I'm not reading it out loud. Julianne, I'm not reading your comment out loud because it's mean. Jodianne, I'm not reading your comment out loud because it's also mean. Lord bless her with the jolly rice spirit. Although I see Travis, you're trying to divert the course of this conversation. I was thinking about jollof rice the other day. Like, it might come. It might come. It might come.
He is looking for a little quiver.
You don't want to. If you don't want to shop, go to Things by Cookie and buy seasoned meat. What is happening?
Advertisements.
I shopped to cook and grits on my wife, and I spent. Now I've really been feeling for some grits and tuna, but anyway, that's
y'all get back and forth.
Richie Rich. The conversation about food finish and Richie Rich just read. Come on, Richie Rich, man, time in. But good morning to you. Good morning to you. Out east, honesty is a gem. My husband grew up in that church. Oh, we still.
There you go.
I trying to skip down to. This is very distracting. Okay, my great grandmother was honored. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. He needs to cut his nose hair. But you see, he cut his nose hair in the second video. He listened to the feedback, and his edges weren't laid, but they were laid a little bit. I only noticed this go around. He's got little cornrows.
Yeah.
So someone cornrows his hair for him. Someone.
I want to play it again, actually. What's play it again? Because everybody saw the first one, but when I saw the second one, I was like, whoa.
On, Delton.
Hold on.
Where did you see the second one? Where did you see the second one?
I was like,
and I was just about to set up my dating profile on one of these sites, but I'd gone think twice. I'm gonna pull back. Because I have at least 4 friends now that have gotten married as a result of dating apps.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I was ready, but Rev just put me right off. Rev just put me right off.
That little track in the background.
What song that was?
I don't know. Let's play it again.
I like that he found some gospel slow jam.
Hi, single ladies. My name is Randall B. Gillis. I'm looking for a woman to be my pot and my pot top. I'm looking for a woman to be the clever of my liver. I'm looking for a woman to be my Cheerio and my Cheerio. I'm looking for a woman to be my ravioli and my Obi. Yes, ladies, it's Randall looking for a single woman that lives in the Bronx next to me by that 6 train or the 17 bus or the 33 bus. Yes, I use public transportation. Beep, beep. Next stop is mine and yours. Move over. The bus is crowded. Can't just sit there in the front. Yes, I'm looking for you, sweetheart. I want you to be my clever and my liver.
Julianne, I like your mother. I think Nelly's a lovely woman, so I can say nothing to you. Miss Mary, why you're laughing at Rev Randall?
It's Mary. Don't miss your chances, Mary.
Terrell said he thinks it's a hoax. Watching the second one, you think it's a hoax?
The first one might have been. You could have said like, "All right, this makes it funny." That second one is like, "Okay, hold on."
No. I never thought it was a hoax first. Did he say, "Let's use scripture, not your opinion"? He sure did. He sure did.
That's what
and I'm with him 100%.
Don't mess with Elite. It's your chance. Don't miss your last chance. Elite. This could be it.
Because he lives in the Bronx. I mean, no, you're not in the same state, but you can make it.
Oh man,
what
this
is
me.
happening?
Y'all be living your best
life.
No,
y'all can't come on here with that energy, man. You saw this garbage. Why is it garbage? Why is it garbage? Rev say he's looking, and he is using wisdom to use the
he got
thing.
To find a wife, and he trying to find
using all
TikTok.
The platforms. And I love. Do you know what I love? Yes, I use public transport. Y'all ain't gonna come from me.
Yeah, y'all can talk about me. No, I ain't waiting on a car.
Rev, a word of advice: change your glasses and cut your hair. You see, what if she likes the glasses?
She might like the glasses
and the hair. She is not you or I, and that's okay. My thing was, why did he have a mic?
He wanted that's better quality. He wanted better quality than the first time.
You think?
He wanted better quality.
I don't know if God say TikTok. Who looking for him though? He's looking. Y'all ain't paying attention. Dana, he's looking.
He said the Bible say he that findeth.
So he's the looker.
He's a looker. He trying to find.
What in the Christian maker? Don't shoot your shot on TikTok there. Come on now.
Don't make it an R&B video. That's a nice little catty to it. I don't know what something that is to listen next.
And listen to me. One day you're gonna be so ashamed and you find out Rev done marry he find his rib. When he found his rib.
His Oli and his ravioli.
I didn't understand. Honestly, for me, all things aside, the kind of woman I am, I really value words and language. The wordplay put me off, Rev. Honestly, your wordplay, it kind of just gives me, we're not compatible. But honestly,
shoot the shot.
Go on ahead.
Shoot the shot.
Go on ahead. Daddy ran.
Oh, man, that was so hilarious.
Terrell said he did not see this. The clever to my liver. I don't understand. Am I missing? Is he using the young people lingo? And I couldn't understand.
Liver quiver?
Yeah.
Not
That's Bible?
No.
What that is?
Not to make my liver quiver. But I mean, the way he said it was
no, he said you could be the liver to my quiver.
My quiver to my liver.
But then he said you could be the ravioli to my ovi.
To my ovi.
What is that?
My pot to top. It was like weird
and
stuff.
then he said, the Cheerio to my Cheerio. What is happening? But do you know what I?
It was like the bus is full.
Do you know what I mean? But there are some people who the world conventionally finds attractive and don't have that much self-confidence. Go on ahead, Rev. Yeah, you go on ahead.
Live your life, sir.
You go. Hey. Thank you all for this joy today. Honestly, I'm happy for Rev. I just wish I understood what he was saying. Like, I wish I got the message, but I think that was just code for he's not speaking to me. That's what I took from that. Rev say he want his liver get quiver. I did not see the second video. Cassie, you slipping. None of us did, Jody. That was a live reaction you saw.
Oh, yeah, live reaction.
Julia say Rev must be stopped. No, he's not going to stop until he finds his rib.
Until he finds it.
Leave him alone.
And I'm here for it.
Catherine Benaby is with us this morning.
Hey.
Catherine, good to see you. Travis say he crying. Lord forgive me. Y'all really should ask the Lord to forgive you, because I don't understand. People just use TikTok for everything else.
Why not?
Why not? I'm with the Rev.
Why not shoot your shot?
Why not? I'm with the Rev.
Y'all out there. You know y'all scroll on TikTok, little for your page. He know y'all out there.
And he's being Pacific. He wants you to know. And I mean, he's not selling any dreams. He's not using any filters. He is being his whole entire self. He gave you a little bit of like
first time he came, like professionally came in this
right,
this
chilling
preacher,
at home.
His little preacher caller came in there. She knows he's a Rev. He sees my God.
And and he's shown I'm a man of God. I take the word very seriously.
Second time he came, it's like,
but I want you to know that I got a little in me, because ladies have been talking about how. Who was I saying this to the other day? I was like, it's the thugs that know how to have a conversation, and Rev showing you that he have a little.
He's from the Bronx.
He have a little in him. He rides the 17 bus.
He's like, move over.
Move over. It's full. Rev giving.
Oh, man. This is it. That was it for me.
Annie say yes. Annie. Listen, this internet is a scary place. You don't slap up now. This internet is a scary place. The next thing you know, Rev could be on the live with Bay. Him and Bay doing Bible study on TikTok. And then what?
Exactly. He also home single. And then
he should have stopped while he was. But I think the second video was better than the first video.
Than the first one?
I think the physical appearance.
I think they're equally...
He had his nose hair trimmed. As I said, he had his cornrows redone, or at least he put some edge control on them or something.
He's slicking back a little bit.
Yeah, he slicked it back a little bit. And he showed us his person. Lillian, that's what I'm saying. It was the mic for me. I was like, what? Woo! Chile. I was so confused. Listen, Delton, let's speed on ahead to what we actually came in to talk about, because this is 1 hour.
No, that was it for me. I ain't lying. That's what's like.
We ready to sign off. Let me get through this comment.
That's what I came for.
Randall quiver too much. Them glasses will break. No, them glasses. You see that?
They ain't breaking nowhere,
them lenses ain't never gonna break. He has another video as per a third video, Annie Lead, or that second video is the one.
Yeah, that's it.
I was so confused. Pastor act single. Act past the bishop, please. Can you play it once more? It's enough of that. It's enough of that.
So you found me, Raphael? Oh, you never know.
I think they're the ones that advise him to clip the nose here. Set up the dating profile, V. Trust it. I think I will, Angelica. I'm not. Rev, he threw me off course a little bit, but I'm gonna do it. I said this a while back, and I said I would update you on the progress, so I will. I will do it. I actually have a friend doing it for me, because apparently that's more effective than you doing it yourself.
Someone tell you about yourself.
Huh?
I mean, someone that like describe yourself for you.
Yeah. A male friend who could present me in a way that is
the quiver to your liver.
It's an experiment.
Look, she's ready to be your quiver. She's ready to be the quiver in your liver.
Cheerio to my Cheerio. I did not understand it.
I want to play it again.
No.
Delton,
no. Delton. What carried that thought across my mind? This man carried a church mic. Now. You carried a church mic to do this?
Y'all don't know a church mic. I mean, it could be the
pastor. That's the church mic. What do you have that in his house for? That's a church mic.
He might have been at church.
He is a liability, not an asset. Wow.
Oh, man.
Now, Annie, you're wrong. Now, you're so cool. This week, I learned on the internet, y'all are mean. Why is he a liability? Because he gets the bus and lives in the Bronx.
It's hard to drive a car
to another woman who lives in the Bronx and gets on the bus. He's not a liability. He is, in fact, her equal.
And I've heard from New York.
She would be equally yoked.
Traffic is bad in New York.
Nobody who drives in New York. Nobody.
Everybody gets public
or no one who lives in the city. And if he lives in the Bronx, he only lives on the outskirts of the city. People don't drive. Come on now.
Actually,
Come on now.
TikTok handle, so he set up a link for Christian Lingo. He might be on there already and it wasn't working.
I don't think he's slapping up. I think Rev's put it out there everywhere. I think TikTok for him is the last resort.
That was the last resort.
I love that he showed all his sides. I love that. He's very transparent with his delivery. And your ladies know these mans be lying. He just put it all on the table one time. And next one for singles. And everything he says about him, he wants. Oh,
I mean, you don't know what you want, so he put out there what he wants, and hopefully that what
now,
he
mind
wants,
you, he didn't really
is
put
something
out
we
what he's
want.
got to offer. That's a good point. Like if you're selling yourself, you really should put out there what you have to offer. Like remember
Man of
Reverend
God.
Wise
He's man of
Preach?
God.
Reverend Wise Preach,
Yeah, I remember-
Apostle
I remember
Wise
Wise
Preach.
Preach.
Wise Preach put out there a little bit like he said he don't want no twerk queen, but he
Yeah.
also then said he was going to be. Did he? I think he did.
I can't remember what he said.
Hope he finds what he's looking for by the train station and the bus stop. Listen, the most romantic movies, they didn't meet driving in traffic.
No.
They met at the bus stop. They
Bus
met
stop,
on the
every Hallmark movie.
subway.
Every Hallmark movie. They're on the train somewhere, on the bus stop.
His rib and checker.
Smothered in barbecue sauce.
Angelica, you're wrong. All of you.
It's the ravioli to his own.
Julie, translate that to me because I'm missing something.
Like he have Oli, but he needs.
What if he's
ravioli.
6'5", Vera Wilson? I already told y'all. All of you who mock me, you can't be my friends. I don't understand why you coming for me. I don't understand.
So he might be the young people talk when he was young.
He might have been the young people. Joe, I see what Bizarre was saying. Which young people? I was like, what's the ravioli? I feel like that's a thing that I don't know about. What is an Oli though? Okay, so nobody knows. Okay, because even Shannon's very young, and Shannon say ravioli to my Oli. Anyway,
At least say that's more food to joke.
Anyway,
I'm gonna check it. Lee, hold on.
Saints. She's petty, baby. Saints. I feel like the lesson, because we like to take. We don't just come in for a kiki. We come into DGMT to learn lessons and how to live this life as children of the Most High God. Listen, put yourself out there. Young singles, older singles, singles with bad knees. Put yourself out there. TikTok, Face Bouquet. What else is there? Instagram Live. Come on. You're not using wisdom. You're not using all the. Oh no, gosh, there's a third video.
There's 1 and 3. Oh my god. So now in this video we find out that the mic is not connected. He just holding it. So the mic is not even
Delton. People, if you could just give us a brief moment as we go to commercial break while Delton can load this apparently third video. Delton, this can't be what we're doing.
Oh, okay.
There's
all
4
right,
videos. So apparently Rev has a TikTok channel for his dating
if you want to know, it's Randall for you. R-A-N.
No. Y'all don't go follow Randall for you if he's not for you. Leave Randall for you alone. If he's not for you, leave him alone. You're going to upload that one? I think you need to upload that one because Lillian and I need the mic mystery to be solved. Lillian, Shakara, and I need the mic mystery to be solved. Reverend was just in the word digging his ditches. My God, come on. Rev got bars. Sin, you have no idea because we're about to see Rev's bars at their finest. Julianne said, as he should. This could have been better though. IG, the cheer to his Cheerios. I think that's what he meant. But he kind of got carried away in the moment with the music. Yeah. He put some beauty by Becca.
Becca?
What is wrong with you?
Becca don't play now.
Them glasses lenses could probably see straight into space. Lillian, what is he supposed to do? If his eyesight is poor and he needs lenses like that, what's he supposed to do?
Oh, okay, all right. So let me.
Dana, if you take them revs, y'all leave Rev alone. He can't drive, Vera. A lot of New Yorkers can't drive because they don't need to. The subway, the traffic, they don't drive. His next video says he only wants a hug in the morning when he wakes up. That's the one.
Oh, I'm loading that right now.
He only wants a hug in the morning when he wakes up. That's a small price to pay. Let me set up the profile. Lionel, you be straight. God forbid. Never. He mix up because his liver can't quiver only from Oh, it is Delton. This show got to end now. This got to end now.
It's only getting better from here.
He used scripture. He's the seeker, not you. You just have to meet his requirements. Yeah, but then I don't know what he's bringing to the table to then offer myself up. Let me make my first TikTok video to introduce myself. Lillian, let's go. What can you lose?
What can go wrong?
What?
What could possibly go wrong?
Now, Lillian, you don't teeth any of them mic from Golden Gates. Yeah? You don't teeth any of them mic from Golden Gates.
All right, so that's the first mic. That's the mic video. It sort of shows.
Shakara, y'all are actually cruel. Y'all are mean,
which
and we don't do that
shows
here.
That the mic is not necessarily connected.
You are beautiful, sexy girl. I want everything to rock my world. Sexy.
What exactly is happening?
I really wish I could do, Carlton, not Carlton Banks, when he does the whole thing and he goes down. That's what I want to do. Right now. I just want to be Sister Bun and go down the stairs and be done.
One more time.
You are beautiful, sexy girl. I want everything to rock my world. Sexy.
Has the whole catalogue of his videos to hand. I have questions, Annie.
Hey, Lee,
I can't
that's
tell
Lino.
you any lies.
You
I have
need to
questions.
put a resume in.
I have questions.
There's the one.
Good morning, single women. I am single. I am looking for hugs. Not sex, but hugs. If that is you, I would like us to get to know each other and work from there. Okay? I live by myself. I have my own apartment. I just don't have a woman that's going to give me hugs in the morning. Now, if that can be you, let's work on that. Remember, I said this is only hugs. I did not say this is about sex. Okay? I'm looking for a hugging relationship. A person that lives with me, and you never have to pay rent or anything. Your pay will be giving a hug in the morning time. Let's work on that. Okay?
What do y'all want? Man says you don't gotta pay no bills, you gotta pay no rent.
That just went really left. That went from being hilariously funny
all the man
to
wants.
slightly pitiful to straight creepy.
All
That just went left.
All the man wants a hug.
He wants a hugging relationship.
He wants a hug.
Your rent pay will be hugs.
That's too much to ask for.
Rev, you lost me just there now.
Is that too much?
Rev, you lost me.
It's too much to ask for.
What more?
For a hug.
Will you do?
A hug is a problem now?
Cassie said she's going to report his account. Now, I suspect highly that video was in response to people accusing him of asking for sex without maybe offering marriage.
Probably.
I think he's saying, I'm not looking for... No, but he wants her to live with him.
But that's what he hugs.
And gives him a hug in the morning.
In the morning. Morning's here. Good morning. So anyway, if y'all want more, it's RANDALL.
No. Y'all leave that alone.
For you. It's Randall for you. Vera.
So he's... Vera what? So, wow.
I'm just saying. Paid for hugs. Anyway, so that's what's been making the rounds this week. Shannon Fox, if you fall for this trap, that's on you. What's the trap? I'll put it out there. Julia, I say apartments expenses. They're very expensive in New York.
Truly.
Very expensive.
You making a very
and a small price to pay.
Point. I saw a TikTok video of a man whose apartment was like, he was 6 foot something and his apartment wasn't wide enough for him to lie thingamways in.
And how much that was?
And it was like $1,200 a month.
Rev got a apartment right there. Rev said, all you got to do, provide a hug in the morning.
I want a hugging relationship.
But
then you want everything to rock your world. I can't.
Sexy girl.
I can't.
Quote unquote. Sexy girl.
I'm struggling. Delton, I don't.
So can't say hugging a man in the morning. It's enough. Juliet said she thought he wanted a prayer partner. That prayer partner in the moment.
No, Julian, you don't want a waitress woman. You just want a woman. It sounds like I feel like Reg just needs a pillow or something. And you know what? It's been COVID and people have not been able to physically interact. Ref is just missing some physical touch.
That's all it is. The interaction.
Oh, bless his heart.
And y'all was like, y'all laughing right now.
I do feel a little uncomfortable. But bless his heart. Delton, please, can we move on? I can't.
Moving on, everybody. Moving right on.
I can't. I'm troubled now.
As we get ready to wrap the show up.
Listen.
Because I think
How is it only 1 minute and 19 minutes? We've been here for 5 hours.
I feel like we've been here for a long time.
Oh, goodness.
So this one has also been making its rounds this week.
Y'all need to... They say Ref is a splendid daddy.
I'm not sugar. Not sugar daddy. It's splendid.
He's giving sugar alternative. He's giving sugar free.
Sugar free. Oh, hey. So another news and reviews. This. So I don't know how many people don't know her. There's a very, very popular gospel singer.
We need to catch up, Brett. This is a lot bad. Okay. And action. Let's go.
Speaking of ugly. Speaking of ugly. So
I do not condone that segue. I do not condone that segue. Delton, 3 out of 10. That's a poor segue.
Poor segue. Speaking of sexy, I don't know. All right, speaking of thick glasses.
That's the one.
Speaking of thick glasses, so on last week, I mean, this was there from last week, but we didn't talk about it because this happened like before last week's show.
No.
Yeah, it did.
No, it was making rounds just after. You know, there's like
no, but this actually happened.
No, but it was social mediaing.
Yeah.
After
so
show.
When this happened, like it already happened, but I didn't pay much attention to it. It's like, I don't care. I didn't care then. But it's made its rounds, and I saw a lot of Bahamians sharing it.
Share it.
Popular American gospel singer Kim Burrell had a little talk before she sang a song at the conference. I'll just play it for you.
Gotta choose up. Find you some value. You know, sometimes before we get friends, we have to do an interview. How long have you been broke? How many times have you changed your name on your light bill? How many of your bills in your little cousin's name? Do you live in a trailer home or a house? You know, you understand. And it's not about status or material things. It's just about choices. You know, life is different now. And, you know, we are at church. Thank God we're here. Those of us who are walking by faith without a mask and no vaccine. And so we honor the Lord. God is good. I respect all of the men of God here and respect you. Can y'all clap so I don't feel strange right about now? Hopefully we'll get a chance to meet each other when y'all invite me to come to your church. I'm not as expensive as I seem. And so, I don't know, maybe you got a little left over from your PPP loan. Prayer, praise, and power. You understand? Amen. Isn't the Lord great? Amen. Amen. And so, you know, I like coming here because the ground is already tilled with great personality like Dr. Karn. Because one thing I love about him, he's deep in the word, but he knows how to have great humanity. And most don't understand his personality because he is truth personified. And he tells the type of truth that makes most uncomfortable. Because who likes to be told you're just ugly? No one likes to be told that. You know, especially when they have realized it. All right. Most don't get offended until they know the bad thing about themselves. And then somebody else recognizes and says, oh, I saw the ugly too. I just wanted to let you know. So anyway, y'all get that later. God is great. All of you are beautiful. I haven't chosen anyone to be ugly yet. God is good. God is great. You all look great. Most of you have on hats covering most of that anyway. Here's to you. I have a great personality. Okay, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. Daily I shall.
My heart is beating fast.
Daily
in that way, it does when I'm in an awkward situation. Like, I want to leave. Please. I want to leave.
Okay. Talk about an awkward moment.
Now I'm gonna begin by saying, hey man, I only saw the latter half. So I picked the first one I saw, picked up from when she was honoring Dr. Brian Kahn, being in his church, truth personified, blah 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 blah, ugly. I did not see the whole thing that came before it.
Oh no, you didn't see the whole set?
I did not see the whole
You didn't see the whole comedy set?
I did not see the stand up. And my initial response was, it kind of didn't bug me that much. The whole, I'm going to be honest, a lot of people are like, really? It didn't bug you? I was kind of, maybe I don't care. I don't care much for things in general. Because my interpretation initially, first, please help me to understand, is the first time I watch it, I didn't perceive the whole thing about the ugly. What I understood first, because I'm that person that looks for the good first before I look at the bad. I haven't allowed social media to tarnish me yet.
Yeah.
Because I think we do have a predisposition.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Predisposition?
Yeah. I said that too. You
No, that isn't it.
That's what I said. So I'm not saying.
Anyway, we have like a preset to look for the bad first, especially if we're looking in people we already ain't too sure about. Let's be honest with ourselves. So I don't have that for Kim Burrell, and I generally try to turn it off when I'm encountering somebody who I don't really like too much, I don't trust too much, I have had a bad encounter before. I'm very conscious to turn off my preset so I don't filter what they're saying and hear the whole thing. So my first interpretation was she used the ugly thing as an example to say people don't like to hear the truth. For example, no one likes to hear they're ugly. That was what I first heard, because her point was he is a truthful man. Then she went on to say, no, I haven't chosen anyone to be ugly yet. Ooh, most of your hats are covering that. No. So at first I was like, ma'am, that was just an unnecessary comment. But I didn't sit there feeling like the saints, someone's self-esteem has been destroyed by this. The saints are going to be let me know about how the kingdom is represented. That's a whole different thing on the next side. I just didn't view it initially as very harmful. Watching it again in its wider context.
How do you really feel? Tell us how you feel.
I believe she was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I believe she was trying to be funny. I believe she was trying to fit in.
That's what I think.
I think she was trying to fit into where she was.
Yes, definitely.
I think that's ultimately what was the driving force of that entire comedy skit, stand-up. What do you call it? A stand-up?
Stand-up. Yeah, she's a little set.
All right, her little set. Thank you.
I think it's definitely when in Rome, do ask the Romans too. She was trying to fit in.
I think so.
Because, like we established last week, there's already an outlook that people have of Brian Kahn. That he's mean, he's disrespectful. And so she went to his church. It's like, hey, let's talk about this being mean and disrespectful thing. Like, I like it. He tells the truth. He calls people ugly. Now, I didn't say anyone y'all ugly.
No, but she didn't say he calls people ugly. She's like, for example,
yeah, it's like no one being told they're ugly.
But I don't think her point was that he has called someone ugly before, and that was one of his truths. I think her point was that's a truth that people don't like to hear.
Yeah. So I mean, personally, she didn't call me ugly. All anything about me personally, I didn't care. Now
the Saints, though.
The Saints, when I tell you the Saints cared, and the Saints went all the way in. I didn't say some of the comments, but some of the comments.
Some of the people went back and found receipts of Kim back in the day before she
They
lost
found
the
her
weight.
when she's about 300, 400 pounds.
And the Saint said, this the woman calling people ugly. I was like, nah.
They found her before.
Now, Saints.
Before the little surgery.
Now, Saints. Y'all got to do like Rev Randall and use the word. Use the word, not your opinion.
So
use the word and not your opinion.
Personally, I don't.
I'm just clicking through the comments just so that all DGMTers can see all DGMT comments.
I don't have her as a person that is like seemingly friendly from just like her interactions and like listening to her and stuff like that. Previous stuff she's done. That was just like shocked or bald. I was like, I can't believe it. To me, she's a gifted singer. For some, I know some people who don't like her singing, can't stand it. Think it's too much of the woo 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 woo, and so they don't like her.
I personally like to be able to follow a melody. Personally,
But that's why I say. So I think she is a fun singer to most musicians and some singers who like her, and other folks just not their cup of tea. So I think a lot of people like really don't still like her, like to start off with. And this didn't help at all. So they went in and talking about her and how she should just stick to singing, and how she should just sing a little song and get off the stage. And people was like, "Why you trying to act like you of being called to be this deep woman of God? You were called to be a singer, so sing and shut up." And they went on.
so the Saints got mad, and from the comments, a lot of you can see why the Saints got mad. Kim needs to leave the comedy to the comedians. They was on it too. The cameraman, that cut to the lady in the pink was an edit. That wasn't the camera. That wasn't the stream. That was somebody who edited the stream to have that woman right there in that moment. So somebody who edited that was being trapsy, and their comic timing was perfect. It never pays off to fit in. Julianne says, just be yourself and do the job. The problem is people believe she was being herself.
Yeah.
Because she went on. She went for the preacher. She went for your broke friend. She went for... So I think you could tell that that's her. But I guess she was in a place where she felt free to be that part of her as much as possible. Let's get the paragraph. She might have been trying to fit in, but there have been instances where she has been extremely mean. So it wasn't far off from what she would say on a regular. And that's, yeah, I agree. People would argue that she was being herself. She wasn't using the word Vera. She wasn't using the word at all. She wasn't using the word Shakara. But this is my primary concern. I don't tell y'all, when I come onto DGMT, I come for how these Christians be using social media. When y'all type something, we have these, these people who say things, and then we cut a clip of them, and that becomes how we define them, and they get criticized and they get dragged. But in the same way, the comments that people type are equally as susceptible to being defining. So for my thing is, if the woman called people ugly and you're offended, and your response is to then call ugly, hello, hi. They didn't teach you in primary school that you just as bad as the bully, or you just as... My thing is, be mature. If she's being low, if she's being down dirty, if she don't know how to talk to people, surely your response of correction cannot be to be equally as low and equally as insulting. I mean, hello, hi. How can you win an argument if you are going to be just like D? That's my own personal opinion. What the pastor can get away with, the guest singer can't. Be very careful when you free yourself. And then her apology, she blamed the lawyer suck my teeth. This simple case if doing too much gone wrong. Now, Shakara's bringing up my next thing. So Kim then wrote an apology letter, which went lefter than left, because she wrote an apology, she apologized, and then she kind of said, yeah, but y'all has come for me all the time. So you have the letter?
I have the letter.
We don't have the letter.
I think
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, you can read it.
If I can find it.
Her apology letter. I think she's more so responding to people who were like trying to now cancel her. Cause see, like the bigger part at the bottom was like talking about, hey, y'all, like y'all trying to come find money now. Don't come find money. I think there's like a little, one thing about us in social media, we could cancel you. Right, let's stop buying her music. Let's stop listening to her. Y'all stop booking her for concerts.
Cancel culture is ungodly, by the way.
And some people started to head that direction. So I think the initial like letter thing, I think that was more so the people who were like trying to cancel her.
Let me say it again slow. Cancel culture is ungodly.
Oh, cancel it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can find it faster than you. It's a competition.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Delton, don't do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Where is it?
I found articles about it. I can't find the letter itself.
Did she take it down? She might have taken it down.
She might have taken it down because the people didn't come for her.
Yeah, so I don't see it anymore. I think she might have taken it down. But she offered
Yeah, it was an apology. And then the people said the apology was no good because it was an apology and then followed by an excuse. So sis wasn't really sorry.
And followed by a threat.
Followed by a threat.
Like, y'all look up for me.
And then she apologized again.
On video this time.
On video. Can we play that?
All right, let's play that.
Yeah, let's play that.
Let's play. Try to say when they go low, you go lower.
Hello, everybody. This is Kim Burrell. I'm sorry. I mean it. I mean that. Not from the letter, from my heart. I released a letter 2 days ago. It did not convey right at all. And I must tell you this. It was from an attorney that asked me to do it because the latter part, y'all know, it was offensive. It should have been. It was not my intent for it to be, but it was her wording to say they need to be aware because of the person you are and that. I said, nah. My friends called me and said, no, there are still people who are hurt from the part of them that they love about you. Come back. That's not the only reason I came back, because I still said, come on, but they didn't feel my heart. I came back because I do love you. This ain't about dates. This ain't about keeping my career. This is about keeping the love real. I love you guys so much. And I'm really, truly sorry. I did not want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't plan on hurting you. And I pray that you will heal from this. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Wait and see. I do.
I don't know what I'm waiting for. She's like waiting. She's like waiting.
We all getting a gift? We getting a sorry gift?
Like, what are you going to send us, man? She's like, y'all just wait and see. Y'all can see how sorry I really am.
We got the letter.
We got a letter?
Yeah.
Somebody
waxed it to me. A faithful DGMT. Thank you to Latoya. Read all. As a kingdom citizen and a woman of integrity, I can acknowledge that some of my words, even if said in jest, can be offensive. My intention is never to hurt anyone, but to spread love, laughter, and more importantly, the gift which God has given me in song. If anyone was offended, I can sincerely say I apologize. With that being said, the irony in this is those who are criticizing my statement are displaying the very thing they have accused me of. However, it's not been humorous or in jest. I don't disagree with that line at all. That's the point I've been making. My image has been used in multiple places and false statements and narratives have been created. The punitive damages for some are quite lofty. Please be mindful of what is both written and said via video about me, especially if it contains untruth. Slander and defamation are not taken lightly, especially if it affects my name, image, or brand. Those pages wherein vile comments and false narratives have been created have been noted, reported, and hopefully silenced. Again, I will apologize if anyone thought that my humor was malicious, but I will not under any circumstance tolerate harassment, slander, or for my character to be defamed. It's too late to apologize.
Too late.
Saints, because after we've all had an emotional reaction, all of us are, what did I say? Hello, hi. Say it with me. Saints. I have a problem. I have a problem with judging the level of sincerity in someone's apology. I'm scared of that because I think of how many times I have to say sorry and how many times I will have to say sorry.
You will be that.
And my thing is, again, y'all can say, Vera, you being too deep. I know, but that's ultimately where we're trying to go with this. To say someone's apology is valid, invalid, sincere, or not sincere, I think it's fair to acknowledge that this wasn't entirely an apology. It was an apology and a threat. I think very quite clearly it was an apology and a threat, which I don't entirely disagree with. But anyway, that's my personal opinion. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have said that. If I was sorry, I wouldn't have gone that approach. But I don't think anything she said in it was untrue. Should she have presented it in this way? No, in my opinion. But I think then when what did we? Oh, when Prophet Khan came on and apologized for the girl with the lock knees.
Oh, yeah.
We spoke about the fact that at what point do we let something go? Now, if that means you don't listen to her songs or whatever, that's fine. But I mean, we've got to be careful to say, yeah, that wasn't real though. That wasn't sincere though. That wasn't enough though. Like, who are you to call? Like, who are you to decide when an apology is accepted and forgiveness? It's almost like we're all sitting there waiting to receive enough information, whether it be a teardrop from the eye, a sincere apology that sits right with us, before we can say, okay, sis, you're forgiven. Like, when do we all get to sit in that seat? Especially when daily we are on the flip side of the table, you know? So I'm not saying sis should be able to go scot-free and say whatever she wants to say. I'm just cautious to turn around and say, yeah, but that wasn't sincere. We're not accepting that apology. I don't understand. What do you mean you're not accepting it? So what you gonna do? So how many times the sorry is gonna, you know? How many times do we need the sorry, or what kind of sorry do we need to give? The kind of weeping and wailing we go when we make the mistake and go back to Jesus. Say it has to be one of them ones.
She didn't cry.
She didn't cry. She didn't weep.
No, she didn't weep or veil.
She didn't weep or veil. You know how many times she points at her heart? What more do you want?
Nobody or what from me?
It's a lie, Kim. It's almost definitely about them checks. But Julie, that's my thing. It's like, anyway, my thing is I prefer to say nothing. I prefer, in all the social media drama. Don't mind me having a show on Saturdays. This ain't even me. This ain't even me. Don't mind me sitting with Delton and kiki with y'all. I prefer to tingam.
So down free concert for all.
Down my sea. But then Shikara, no one going. Based on what you're saying, she can cancel. Who can? Free concert for who wants concert?
She's got to say no. She got to
now the people who go into the free concert, the people who was never bothered by what she said in the first place.
Pretty much. People who go to the concert didn't care what she said. Yeah, all right. Cause I mean, some comments said that. So I'm like, ma'am, you already apologized. Let's just move on. I said basically, I'm sorry you got offended. I'm not two things again. Sorry, not sorry. That's what you said. I'm sorry you got offended.
But that latter part of her letter wasn't for everyone. It wasn't for everyone who commented. It was people who'd like gone, made videos,
started making memes and stuff like that.
Started making memes. So I guess, you know, you throw a stone in the dark. It's whoever says ouch.
Whoever said ouch, that's who got it.
That's how I felt. That's why when she called everybody ugly, I didn't feel it because you ain't talking about me. Anyway, I do not. I don't know. I do know. Kim, carry on smartly, huh?
This is totally lit. Let's say the concert free. I get.
There you go.
If it's a nice song, right, I can pass by.
You can pass by it.
Yeah, I can pass by.
She'll have a good band.
She'll
have a good band.
Yeah, Julia can play for that.
Yeah.
Julia get history.
I was there when she ting on.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was to
Oh yeah, down the South Line.
And it was called praise and worship.
Oh, praise and worship.
But isn't that what she just called out in this thing? It's very disrespectful.
So
must be a title she have plenty of people have for their conference.
So yeah, if she have a concert over here,
if you have any money from your PPP. I saw her status one time. It says we're called to be the light, not shade. It's not cute.
No, she said.
No.
Oh, let's see. That's what she said.
But that hit me. Called to be the light.
Then people start coming out of Brian Carr. This is like, to me, this is like totally.
This is the one where I had to be like, you're doing too much now.
So they were like,
you've been better than good. I can't praise you enough. Oh, you my life. Can't praise you enough. Come on. Wait. I told you when I'm leading the song, you can't out-sing me. Because I'm leading right now. When I'm leading, you don't sing loud. It's my moment. Praise the Lord. You've been so good. You say it, y'all.
All of them just the same.
To me,
throw the whole service away.
This is funny.
I said that was hilarious. What do you mean? This is just like as I travel through this pain.
Exactly like it.
You don't start my song when I start my song. You don't start my song again when I start my song. That's the same. That's the same. The only difference is we could hear people laughing on this one. We can hear anybody laughing on the meme that was made of Dear Pastor Aquino, but we could hear the people kiki, but the people were saying this how he is anyway. I was like,
because your boy came in strong too. He came very strong. He came very strong. Hey, guy.
But you know what I think this video gives us an insight into the kind of relationship he has with his praise team and his band, which means that when he throws a rag at the guitarist or when he tells the praise team stop singing, because they sound bad. You get I think this gave us context. They said kiki. That's how they carry on with each other.
Yeah.
I think people could watch how Pastor Denzel talks about the praise team and how we sing, "Oh Lord, we give you praise." If you was to cut every clip of how he interacts with us, you'd be like, "This pastor's mean."
Very mean.
But just the context.
And there was one Sunday, man, that went totally. That's the thing.
And one Sunday we got it right. You say, finally they get it right. Man. But
No,
it's all in context.
All in
In context. So I thought the people them who was coming for him there, I think y'all black colored glasses for Brian Khan are now exposing your hate. Stop watching his videos if you can't stand him so much. Stop researching this man and collecting receipts to prove a point you already have made. You don't like him. You don't think he's a good guy. Let it go.
And the people we talking to,
let it go.
they're right about that next week.
This is what I would say about Brian Khan. Listen, I'm not a Brian Khan fan. Never was a Brian Khan fan until I became a Brian Khan fan. Let me just put it out there. If you watch a whole service of his church, watch 4 or 5 services, like the whole service back to back. And I say the whole service because, much like my pastor, Brian Khan features for the majority of the service. Like, he's doing a bit of praise and worship. He's doing all, right?
Everything.
If you watch 5, of course you're not going to, but the point I'm trying to make is if you watch 5 services back to back to back to back, you won't find any evidence of abuse, disrespect, rudeness. You would find plenty of kiki. You would find a lot of evidence of a man who knows his congregation very well. And it's because I have that context that when I see things like that, I'm a bit like, let me not speak to that, because they have a vibe, their little family church, and they is be in their life. As y'all think it was being church long?
Oh, Jesus.
You have no
4
idea.
hours
But
later, easier.
4 hours later, all you have to do is say, "Oh," and everyone's standing up, going in, like going ham. Must be like, that's a very the man you see on the road preaching and going. He is a different person in this church. Now, why that is, all
pastors that do. Like pastor that's on the road.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
When you get on the road, they feel free. Like, let me just go for it.
Wow, Delton, that's a very good. I didn't think about that.
When pastors on the road, like they get, let me just.
Yeah, Lillian says agreed. It's all in context. Like I said earlier this week, they know they pastor and obviously love the relationship they have with him. Let Prophet Khan and them people live. I would agree 100.
I've seen so many behaving musicians and like comment talk about like if he ever what they would do if he ever do that to them.
You wouldn't be in his band.
If that, I don't think you would be the person that they choose. First of all, a lot of people that say talking, you really not good to be talking. First of all, so I don't think they would pick you.
Delton, why you choose violence
in the band? It's phrase problem.
Violence.
I'm seeing. I see some of the comments being, "Sir, ma'am,
you're not that good,
ma'am, sir.
Wow,
you're not that good to be talk about what you would do. I will need you to go.
Julie, come for him,
I will need you to go practice, ma'am.
Oh,
man, I can need you to practice.
Yeah.
But anyway, because I mean, what I've seen him fuss a band for, is not for trivial things. It's being like, you playing a song bad.
No.
All right, you guys. Sorry, I'll do an apology letter. It's fine. I'll do an apology letter. If I offended anybody, I'm sorry, but you gotta do better. You gotta do better, man.
Julian, he doesn't let me know how to do those things. He doesn't teach me those things. Julian saying mute his mic. I don't know how. After how many years of DGMT, like on my memories, it came up like 2 years ago. I was like, we've been doing DGMT that long?
It's been a long time.
From the beginning of the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, Motto. Yeah. And I still don't know how to mute his mic.
Anyway,
Julie. I still don't know how.
Hey, boy, it'd be a fight on. We fighting. No, you ain't.
Latoya translated your words into "you haven't earned the right to an opinion."
No. Because like, get out playing, not playing, and I singing the song. Why you ain't playing? And as a director that has to deal with sometimes a musician that does not pay attention to church. Oh, listen to me. That is one of the most frustrating things.
And I believe a couple of times, Delton, if he had something to throw, he would.
Oh, listen to me. I would throw things. Because I can't stand musicians like when the word goes, they immediately go straight to their phone, instrument down, straight to the phone. They be strolling Facebook, strolling WhatsApp status. I can't stand the musician, and as soon as the word comes on, they leave. If you watch the average Bahamian concert, gospel concert. Let's say that's one of friends having a concert. Once the fast songs are done,
I'm not involved with this.
once we get to worship,
like all
once we get to the
musicians.
worship session of like a concert, and you watch the Bahamian musician, the gospel Christian supposed musicians, watch them tune out when it gets to a point of
Charlie getting hot
intimacy with songs and worship.
Watch
them tune out and watch them slowly walk out and leave.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Anyway, guys, so it's been.
I just needed something to fan myself with.
It's not me, folks. It's the medication.
You know when no one can talk about your family except for you.
It's the medication.
I gotta let Delton talk about the musicians. It can't be me. I can't do it.
I'm on some medication for this. Hey, Kevin, you close by our office. If you close by our office, you can pass right here. Sorry, Lillian. Listen right now.
It all. Oh,
but I ain't lying. That's what me bad. I ain't lying.
How we get here?
I know. How we turn left like that?
I mean.
Anyway, guys, let me eat one cookie. Let me eat one cookie.
So, I mean, that's what the internet's been buzzing with. The internet was buzzing with the Kim Burrell drama.
Doing foolishness.
Sis was mean. She was cruel. She was slightly out of line. She apologized. You could accept it or not accept it. It's one of those, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about people judging the sincerity of someone else's apology, because Jesus doesn't do that to you. And I mean, you turn around and do the next day exactly what you apologize for.
He know you that again.
He already see you do it tomorrow and accept the apology. So I kind of feel like before I turn around and say that ain't real, I'm gonna maybe just not say anything. Donella come with a paragraph. Donella didn't tell anybody good morning because I ain't see Donella for the day. But Donella,
you leave my cousin alone.
You come with this paragraph energy. One thing we like on DGMT is paragraph energy. She started not to respond. However, the PPP loan comment, and if the church has leftover PPP funds, was highly offensive. Wasn't the PPP comment in like a play on the name of an event?
No, she was talking about that. I mean, don't explain what it is.
Okay, but
if y'all have money left over from that, y'all can hire me.
But didn't she say power, praise, and worship? She said that immediately after.
That ain't what PPP is.
No, but I thought she was playing on what PPP is, and that's what I thought. I thought she was making a smart, witty comment on your PPP loan, but I actually mean the money you raised from an event. That's what I think she meant. Oh, okay. What many in the Bahamas may not realize is suggestive implications for entities that obtain the SBA Federal Payroll Protection Program have funds used for unintended purposes. That comment suggested fraudulent practices for each of the church leaders she pointed to, and can itself cause major problems, not cool at all, and defames the church and each ministry. Donella, is an apology thereafter sufficient? Because I think we can all acknowledge she went a step too far, she said too much, and you kind of clarified even the depth of one of the particular comments. Coming afterwards and apologizing, are we satisfied? And if not, what is it we want? What is it we want? Because I think that's really the question here. If she had said that and we'd gone on about our business, we could sit here all day unpicking every insult and the emotional implications, the defamation. Sis came back and said sorry.
And then she said she did a typewritten one.
She did a type sorry.
Let's do a video after that.
She did a video after that. What are we okay with the apology or nah? Sis, what does she need to do? What must she do to be saved? Close the computer, Julie. I got it. Delton had that on his chest for a while now. Oh, I mean, yes, he did. Delton have the pastor spirit. They are indeed brothers. 10 minutes later. I won't go say nothing, but I'm coming for them bounty cookies next week. Please stay now. Send us a reminder, somebody, some at some point. Sorry, can't ease no pain. We used to say that.
Sorry, can't ease no pain, buddy. I mean, but already got paid for that. Rich. Nobody got paid for that, man. The sensationalism. We had no paid for that.
Except for the lady with the pink dress and the purple fascinator.
Who they show? Yeah, like if I was watching that video, I'd be like, hey, why the camera on me?
Yeah.
Like, why the camera on me? Talk about ugly and hiding. Like, hey. Don't put the camera in. Anyway, I think that's been it. That was it for the church news. Just learn to go up in a sense and now. That also to keep point.
I mean, that's helpful.
That's definitely helpful. That would help in alleviate a lot of mess. If when we call you to do something at church, you get up and do that, and then sit down. But a little bit was like there's a word like they call you to raise offering, but God put a little word on me on my spirit. I gotta get out.
This is it, and this is all. Learn to sit down. So Daniela kind of said,
"Oh, explain that."
Right,
baby.
fair enough. This is it, and this is all.
Yeah, let's see. They call you to sing a song, sing and sing. And have a seat. Let the church roll on. Kick the devil out and let the church roll on.
Don't let him come up in there and you, please, for the love of all that is good. Don't bring him in. Don't bring him in. Oh my goodness.
And news as we close, we want to send a congratulations to Sean A. Miller Weebo.
Oh, okay.
Remember that's the bottom of the docket too. We never
Delton, this docket's a hot mess.
A hot mess, right?
Want to send
all over the place.
We want to end without thingam.
What's that?
The church whispers. Look, a little.
Oh, the little meme situation. Yeah, but anyway, so congratulations, she won the gold medal in the world championships yesterday. That was the one medal that she did not have a gold in, as relates to the 400.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had a gold in everything
Nice.
else. Olympics, World Youth, different World Indoors, but the World Championships outdoors, she had no gold medal in that. And now it's complete.
Quick survey. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Quick survey, thumbs up or thumbs down. We are going. The reason we're pressing on a little deeper and a little harder is because we know for the next few weeks we are not going to be with you. So before people slide up in how we get GoSack. In fact, that's whose laptop need to close. Before we disappear on you for a few weeks because of obligations and vacations, listen. We're going to give you a few more minutes. Thumbs up or thumbs down. CCTVs in schools. CCTVs in schools. A proposal from the Minister of Education, the Right Honourable. That's right? You say Right Honourable? No?
Not right. Just Honourable.
Just Honourable. The Honourable.
Annie Gladys.
Honourable Annie. Honourable Annie Glenn say CCTVs in schools. All in favour, thumbs up. All not in favor, thumbs down.
Where's it going?
All who have some questions, thumbs to the side.
Yeah, my thumb be to the side because I would know where's it going. Actually.
It's going to go in places that are.
Might be like, is it going in every classroom?
I don't think that's practical. 1, 2. I don't think that's almost like being observed all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they're going to go in like blind spots in schools. No, primarily like cafeteria areas. Lunch, like play,
first of all,
outdoor gathering areas.
You'll be teaching to the rich schools a lot with cafeteria. Cafeteria.
Where people gathers to eat their lunch and thing. The grass pieces, behind the block.
You came here and go to the good schools with cafeteria.
No, thank you, because reasons. Shannon, as a young person, is like, nah, we don't need them. As long as they are properly monitored. That's true, because the level of the resources you need to monitor CCTV.
Yeah.
It can't be secure who's opened the gate. Not that he's not capable, but you can't add that to his plate. You can't add that to his plate, making sure the wizard is damn hand sprayed and temperature check.
You need more than one person.
And that they got a visitor's badge. It's a full-time job.
There's a whole lot of stuff.
Who's gonna monitor them? Terrell, you're going to. Okay, so if there's a solid plan for where they're gonna go and where they're gonna be, quadrangle. Okay, under the tree. The quad. I know what a quad is.
You know quadrangle. Yeah, go to quadrangle.
Yeah.
But the cafeteria.
The first problem I had when I got here was like, hold on. So these schools are like open plan. So when I step out of my classroom, I'm stepping outside. I don't understand.
Are you used to that?
No, where we go to school in the UK is a big building. It's a big closed building.
Apartment complex.
Almost like an apartment complex, like a sky rise, several floors.
Oh.
All the classrooms are inside the school.
What?
And then the children
with
go
ACs?
outside. No, not ACs.
Oh.
Well, actually, by the time I was leaving my old school, they did have ACs, which apparently they need in the UK now because all of them burning up. But yeah, so I was like, when the first day, like it rained heavily and the quadrangle got full up of water and I had to step from my classroom outside. Oh, I was troubled. I was like, what is this? I was like, so all the schools in the Bahamas are like this? Apparently so.
Pretty much.
In most hot countries. Love.
Yeah. Well, they say, yeah, so the monitoring is going to be a question. I need the reasoning behind this time of opinion because I'm conflicted.
I think the reasoning is to bring down the level of violence.
I mean, it doesn't. So, someone
What do you
said,
mean it doesn't?
someone said, what is
They tried it before and it didn't work.
No, I mean, all cameras do is show you like when it happened. It's not going to bring it down. It's not going to prevent it.
But then the idea is it's a deterrent, because if we have you on record doing it,
how does dirt?
No, it's not gonna, because you're not gonna do it because we're gonna have you on video. Certain things you don't want to do on video.
You ever watch these like the people whose teeth that bump off the cube? Who's looking at the camera? Who's looking at the camera? I take the bump off the cube by the battery.
Jeez, Delton putting his personal business out there. But the difference is you got to come back to school the next day.
Terrell says they'll likely be destroyed in places where they will be needed anyway.
Yeah,
that's what
it's a very pessimistic view.
And to me, that's the biggest problem right now.
It would be a waste of money because they'll be destroyed.
I think if I want to be mischievous and you put a camera where I like to be mischievous, I'm going to move that camera or block that camera.
What if they make it impossible for you to do so? Too high, too out of reach, well encased?
I mean, everybody, you go around.
You could go well encased,
yeah,
and high up out of the way.
High on reach. Then you have a chance. But if that's like within a stick reach,
not a stick reach.
That's within a stick reach.
That can't be stick reach.
No.
Dana say once it's not in the classroom, I have no problem. Yeah, I think CCTV's in the classroom. I'm sure CCTV's in the classroom. I'm sure there's some ethical reason why that's not okay. There has to be the level of monitoring, because teachers and students and observation and.
I mean, but it's secure watching it though. This ain't necessarily like.
No, it's not secure. There's top agents, CIA, FBI. Mush to buy them.
Mush to buy.
You know, I'm back on Blacklist, so I'm back on it. I'm back on 8 because I never watched 8. I never watched 8. And Raymond get himself a little black squeeze. Oh, y'all ain't tell me, babe. Y'all ain't tell me. Your Blacklist is a top 10 show. So
Mush to buy them watching it. Mush to buy.
Agent Wrestler them watching.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't.
You never found it weird that they could be in Washington in the post office and 2 minutes later they're in Russia? Like, how y'all get there?
One of the players.
Someone in London. The next thing you know, they're in London. Like, this all happened in the same day.
One of the players, right?
We don't have enough time. Next thing you know, they're in London. What? Good times. Good times.
Good time. So yeah, once it's gonna be properly monitored, I think that's the question. Because we have these CCTVs now in general population.
Where's CCTVs in general population? Where?
Like in the country.
There.
You look at light poles as you drive.
CCTV just on light poles in there?
Yeah.
I've never noticed.
Yeah.
What y'all need is CCTVs on traffic lights.
But they're not there for like traffic regulation though.
They should be.
They're there just for
observing the area. You all need to. There was a fear I used to have when I approached a traffic light that has left me entirely.
Because now you're part of the problem?
Maybe.
Because now you're just like, you know what?
Maybe.
When in Rome. Do they work? No, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, because I remember when I had a robbery by me and they broke in. Like I put in, because I think they say like you have to make the report, and then the report goes to CDU or one of them, and then they have to put in for some kind of paperwork
to get the CCTV
footage.
CCTV near you?
Yeah.
CCTV.
Right on my corner.
I thought it was your thing that you saw it on.
No, I didn't see mine.
But did you ever get to see the CCTV?
No.
Did anybody ever see it?
That's the thing. Because I talked to the police, there's like, the guy was like,
the guy say,
he was like,
say no more, sir. Say no more.
Which area do you live? I said like around the Eglinton area.
Since she's wife of the Popo and she said they work.
No, I know some areas where they work. I mean, I've seen the videos where they show it working. But then but he was like, I don't think yours was connected as yet in that area. I think that your area is one of the areas that they've put them out and installed them, but I don't think they've connected them to the system as yet. I was like, but these media are wild, bro.
Oh no.
Because I was like, I can see the car that pulled off, and it went this way, right where your cameras are.
And so if your cameras caught it, we would have got a play.
So, and I saw your cameras are way better than mine. I can make out like a couple letters. I saw these high quality cameras can solve this case real quickly. I was like, yeah, yeah, don't worry about that. I didn't worry about it.
Lionel said too much red tape. Richie said, "Them cameras don't work, bruh." Apparently, in this case, not. Listen, I remember when they first unveiled CCTV in certain neighborhoods under the PM Ingram, I think, or maybe Christie. Anywho, fast forward many years to me getting in an accident where I remember them having the camera installed. Cameras not. Good intentions. They say it's the thought that counts, no?
Yeah, hey.
Whoever monitors the CCTVs for national security can monitor those for schools. Easy self sound. So Shannon folks, who is your English teacher? Because is not good English. We were always scared to do anything by the field to old school. Retype the whole comment.
Don't get an F on summer break.
They forgot to hook up the CCTV. Wow.
Don't forget it.
I think what Shannon wants to say is in his old school, they were afraid to do anything on the field because the prefects started rumors about cameras.
Shannon.
I'm going to let this one go, Shannon. But your coursework very soon due. It's like you need to get your head in the game. Get your head in the game, bruh.
Oh, man.
So I said this many, many shows back. One of the ways to curtail, what's the word I'm looking for? Juvenile deviation in school. No, that's not. Deviance. That's it. Yeah. Juvenile deviance in school is to make sure the hierarchy of the grades is in place. I already said that. Grade 12s need to be strongly scared. No, grade 11s need to be strongly scared of grade 12. Grade 10s need to be strongly scared of grade 11.
We lost that.
Yeah.
We lost that. Yes.
That's what I said. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, once that's gone, once the hierarchy once that balance, that hierarchy is gone, madness ensues, chaos ensues. When I see grade 7s walking up to go and sit with grade 9s at lunchtime, what is that? What is that? Or I hear grade 9 boys are dating grade 7 girls. What kind of darkness?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Once
you lose that.
When I went to CH3 was still secondary.
That's the bedrock of order in schools.
So CH3 was still at grade 7 to grade 12. When I tell you us at grade 7, first of all, those who were grade 12 looked like grown men. It just looked like they had jobs.
They looked like grown men to me.
They had jobs. They used to come to school like on their lunch break got jobs. That's how they look. So there was no chance of anything that happened. But once they got on that whole secondary thing as junior high school and senior, grade 7 come a little attitude.
Yeah. Too much. You think it's company.
Like grade 7.
No.
First of all,
I honestly believe that is
shorty,
the
where your lunch money
rock of order. And as you grow up, the school gives you more privileges. And with those privileges, they buy your loyalty. Now you among yourselves, you could be deviant.
Yeah.
But we don't do mass confusion and mass chaos. Grade 12 have their little things that they do, but we give you privileges because we need you to keep the 11s and 10s and thing in order. So you'll do your deviancy among yourselves. But when you come out, you make sure the rest of them acting right. At least, or make them feel like they need to do right when they see you.
When you had a class prefect, like you at a low level, you're a class, like you respected that person as a class prefect. When I was a class prefect at Aaron Bailey, and I was like trying to go to other classes to do registry, bro, you get right. I mean, okay, I had a little fair thing. I used to like do with students younger, so that wasn't that bad. But other prefects, like they couldn't get no classes like rules stuff like that, because first of all you're viewed as company. Like, nah, bro, we ain't company. Y'all grade 10.
Do you think they call me prefect on Slack? How many years I had to work to earn this title of prefect? You better listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely, it's not enough teachers to police all the kids. The kids have to police themselves. That's what they did. Now I know this is going to be an awful comparison. That's what they did with things like slavery.
That's a comparison.
Divide and conquer. You set a hierarchy, sir. It works. Set a hierarchy, and in the case, it was a skin color hierarchy. Set a hierarchy, and people have to stay in order. There's only one master, and there's 1,000 of you, but somehow everyone's acting right. Why? Because you have a hierarchy.
Got somebody in the house.
Don't make me know an educational psychologist because that was an awful comparison just now.
Very awful.
I'm not even going to entertain this conversation. Julie asking where the young man gone to school. Ugh. Apparently, I know his English teacher.
Oh man, she knows how to proud her.
I don't put his business on the streets. That's that Chris. Grade 9th grade is strapped now. Been strapped, buddy. But the thing is, even if they were strapped, you would never see them pulled out around the older kids because they'll be like, "Have you lost your mind? I didn't get strapped till I was in grade 11. You better put that away. In fact, give me that. In fact, give me that." There's certain privileges you don't get when you're small.
I remember. This is like totally
left.
Guys,
we're giving you the after. We're giving you the after show.
7.
DGMT, the after show.
I went to the bathroom. This is like during class time. When I was walking back, if anybody knows CH Rios, so those who had the CH Rios, where the bathroom is, I don't think we on the field. We had a little family days in the bathroom on right now. Right where that field is a tamarind tree. Now, under the tamarind tree, this is like class time. And there were like 4 dudes that should have been in class that were just literally sitting by the tamarind tree, having a whale of a time.
But that's very visible. That's not a hidden area.
Not hidden. That's telling you who these guys were. One of them, his name is Chucky. Chucky sort of ran a little major operation.
A little major operation.
Major operation. Chucky saw me. Chucky's like, "Big boy." Yeah, he's like, "You get $1?" It's like, "I do." It's like, "I do." It's like, "Give me $1." And I gave him $1. So it wasn't like a rough up free up.
Right.
It's like why it was a respectable conversation? I don't know.
We don't need to.
I was like,
we could do this the easy way or the hard
way.
way.
I gave him $1. And I walked off. He's like, "Hey, anybody ever messaged you? Tell me no, Jackie, eh?" I was like, okay.
Delton, you bought your protection for $1.
At the time, I had no idea who this guy was. But apparently, I came to learn very quickly that I was well protected because the guy asked me for $1. I was like, I do have $1. And I bought $1 too, but I took off the $1 he asked when I gave it to him.
He saw you had more than $1.
So I had more than $1.
And he only asked you for $1.
He asked for $1.
So, Chucky's, that's good. That's good bad people there, you know.
So
that's good bad people to know.
So Chucky, and then like later on, Chucky actually came to life. And Chucky's actually had some kind of kid to read or something like that. And I was like, I know Chucky. Chucky's like, yeah, man.
We go way back.
I was like, that was how. So with me, I felt like a boss because I knew Chucky, but I still wasn't like the thing I was going to try and do anything.
If a grade 10, if a grade now it doesn't even work. If a grade 9 asks a grade 7 for $1, grade 7 cuss them out.
Oh, $1.
Julian say these new children ain't scared of nobody. You ain't like the camera could be right there, and they would do what they have to do and deal with what happens later. They were posing
right in that camera. Right in that camera.
Django Lot Vera. Shakara is a bad comparison, but y'all get my point though.
Definitely.
Y'all get my point. Delton say, anyone no smoke. It's not necessary. Smoke for $1. It's necessary.
Bro,
they build these schools now for you to get jumping private. $1 for protection, buddy. Look at people looking $1 wings, $1 patty, $1 protection.
$1 secure. I got it.
He just needed a waterman. Yeah.
What body?
My thing was they were sitting outside in broad daylight. Nobody. Right. Anyhow. DGMT is y'all have been kind to rock with us for 2 hours and 12 minutes. We've touched many things and we've learned many lessons. We've learned today that listen,
stretch.
Singles.
No. First things is more important. As you get older, stretching is very important.
You're never too young to stretch.
You must strengthen the areas of your legs and back that you don't think you need. Trust me, you're gonna need them. And when you get around 30, your body's gonna let you know, hey guy.
Nobody told me that.
You don't stretch me.
Nobody told me that.
So now I'm not going to work the way I should work. So first thing we learned, you gotta stretch. That was the first lesson. Gotta stretch.
And I want you guys to let that one soak. Don't rush past that lesson.
No. You got to stretch.
Let that one stretch.
I have. If you need some options, I'll talk to my physical therapist and find out if I could like relay that information to you or forward you a document. I have multiple documents for different parts of the body.
Hello, right.
I have multiple documents for different parts of the body.
Please.
See, and
trying to say at his youngness, who is your English teacher?
Hey, just hospital for back pain at my youngest.
To hospital for back pain.
Hospital,
Ugh. And sleep well. But Julianne, you wake up from sleep and have to stretch. That's the thing. Sleep well.
Sleep.
But that don't mean when you get up, you ain't gonna feel no pain.
And don't you dare rush on that bed when you get up. You get up, you take your time.
Your time.
You move one
You
leg,
roll over
one leg at a
a
time.
couple times, tell Jesus good morning.
You move one leg at a time.
Stretching
One
while you do your
leg
declarations then.
at a time.
Amen.
All right, second thing we learned.
Second thing we learned, single saints, don't be afraid to use all the platforms that are available to you to put yourself out there. Man, you are the finders. Come looking. That's it.
Wherever you gotta look.
Wherever you gotta look. And don't teeth the church, Mike.
Without a cable. So teach the mic without
It
a
was
cable.
cordless. It was a cordless one. You see him
Was
holding- he was holding the end so y'all couldn't see that. It was cordless. Oh, and then
See,
finally,
physical therapist says stretch before you go to bed. And when
yes,
you wake up.
ma'am. Yes, boss lady. And finally, we learned. I mean, don't be mean to the mean people on social media because you're just as bad as them. That's what I'm taking. I'm taking if you're
You gotta render
if you're
evil for evil.
trapsy, petty. I don't want to render. Come on now, in here with the word. That's what we said. Don't render evil for evil. Don't render evil for evil.
Actually, what's the last thing we learned?
The last thing we learned just now about CCTVs. These children would do whatever they want.
They wanna do.
Apparently that's what we learned. This
Like
has
if
been a
you
good
put
show.
it at this angle here, guess what I'm gonna do? I'll probably stand underneath the camera. Do what I want to do.
The problem is there's always a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. That's the issue with children.
Well, I'll say where you put the law, that makes an occasion for sin.
Oh,
So when you give me a law, you now give me homework. It's like, okay,
I gotta find a way.
how now do I still do what I want to do without breaking this law?
Now your saints been doing that as long as you've been saved.
Does
As
the Bible
long
say
as you've been
I
saved.
can't do this?
Walking that gray line.
But it didn't say
it did not say.
I couldn't do this.
But did he say?
What did he say though?
Did he not say?
So you tell me, don't be in this corner here. But you didn't say I couldn't go over here where
Right.
the camera ain't.
Right.
And so, hey, think about it.
Mm.
Should we say before that, you never get too old to look for love?
Nuggets from Rev Ray.
Get TikTok
Now,
today.
why y'all think Rev old? Because he have gray hair
Well, you look old.
and he's a little nasal.
And the glasses.
No, that's blindness. That's what I'm doing with age. You could come out of the room blind.
This is true.
So I don't like how you're being presumptuous,
Nah,
Julianne.
CCTV can't catch nothing.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Y'all have been great.
I think our final lesson is ask around before you go shopping. One thing we learned from Vera's card, you gotta ask around. It's Vera there buying apples at the fridge.
I want you to know, I'm still gonna buy apples out there.
Vera here buying apples at the fridge.
Oh,
She buying bread and stuff and
that's
flatbread.
two separate meals, though. Y'all just eat flatbread for breakfast.
What you mean?
You eat wraps for breakfast. Could you toast a wrap without turning on the oven? Too much work. Exactly. Bread is a whole different thing.
No. Why you getting wraps in the fleece?
Because I can put like chicken and make chicken fajitas.
You got to put chicken inside bread?
Huh?
You got to put chicken in bread? Oh, that's all I wanted to know. So you saying you can't put chicken in bread?
You know what?
You
I
can't
am
cut
now
a chi-
convinced I have done nothing wrong. I am convinced I have
You
done
can't cut a chicken up and put
nothing wrong.
some cheese on that and put that in bread? Same thing.
Do you buy bread and hot dog buns?
Us?
Do you buy bread and hot dog buns?
There's been times.
No. No. Where's that meme with Steve Carell? No.
Actually, yeah, we've made some.
If you can buy
We've made
bread
some-
and hot dog buns, you can understand my
we've
my,
made some
my POV.
amazing
You
peanut,
can understand my
peanut butter
POV.
hot dogs.
Peanut butter.
We've made some amazing.
Now, if times get hard and things are changing, fine. But
No,
listen, you can and have bought hot dog buns and bread or had them both in your house at the same time. Maybe not in the same trolley, because same trolley makes it look bad. But they've been in your house at the same time. If that can happen, then so can wraps and bread.
I've made
You
some
can toast the wrap
amazing-
in the toaster. I do for my breakfast wrap. Sin, and you tell me I'm bougie? You toasted the wrap? You toast the wrap in the toaster. You cut that in 4
You fold
cut that in
it, you
half,
folded it.
fold it.
You fold it, put it there.
I don't want breakfast wraps. I want dinner wraps. I want breakfast sandwiches with bread.
Fancy.
Too judgy.
Julie, I see you remember San Juan. San Juan's Bahamas.
Bahamas.
I put it
Before we go, we must say we began by celebrating all our birthdays and we celebrate all our anniversaries. Yesterday we did have an anniversary, and I know Delton's not going to say it, but we were talking about it just before we came on the show. And it is only right that we end this show in memory of, in fact, this entire show is dedicated in memory of a faithful DGMTer, friend of the show, mother of the host, and just general all-round swell lady who went to be with the Lord on the 22nd of July, 2021. How time has passed so quickly, but slowly, we do not know. But in memory of one legend, I don't call her Mother Lura. That doesn't sit right in my spirit. Lura Roll. Lura Roll. This show is dedicated to Lura Roll, who transitioned to glory, chose heaven last year. Yesterday, the people them, Delton did it for us, babe. Delton posted on Facebook, and I felt that deep in my spirit. I say, Motto. He makes a very good point. Lura could heaven wasn't going nowhere, Lura. But anyway, when we all get there, we will see what a day of rejoicing it will be.
Rejoicing.
So in memory of...
I gained the fire.
First thing, when Delton gets to the gate, Peter, hold on.
Where Lura?
1 second. Before you show me my mansion, where is Lura?
Where her mansion is. Wherever it
is. I always say, I want my mansion on Luradam Street.
And when I know but her, she can be there.
She can be
out and about. That's what I do though. I go looking for her.
Out and about.
She can be home. I know she not gonna be there. So I have to go search for her.
And when you find her, she gonna ask you why you looking for her.
And I'm going to search them. I want you to know it. I am going to search.
Jody Ann saying it, the same thing Delton and I were saying just before we came on the show.
Jody, ugly face. When I tell you,
I was good.
Uncontrollable ugly
I
face.
was checking on everyone else, sending everybody else messages. I was good until such a time as I saw that. I said,
when I saw Anaya's post, I was good. Anaya's my niece. When I saw Anaya's post, I was it for me. I was solid. But yeah, so amazing. I'm still finding more and more people now who some actually just find out that she passed. And so many people who I forgot like would have crossed the path that I'm now finding out like who this like really know. Like I thought this like before we came on the show, like the Bahamian artists.
Last week.
We just spoke with Sweet Emily last week. Sweet Emily coming and talking about her food and stuff like that. Her food was always good. And I forget at one point she used to be Mummy's hairdresser. Why didn't I remember that? I don't know why I didn't remember that. But Sweet Emily used to be her hairdresser.
My gosh.
Back in the day. So it's been rough.
We remember her this weekend.
Yeah, it's been rough.
I mean, we remember her all the time, but you articulate it on these anniversaries or these high days, special days,
I guess.
Special days.
Elite came for that from the first of the show. Elite tried to make me cry. I said no. Elite was like, so y'all can talk about it. No, I guess we did. I had no plan to talk about it.
We did. No, when we were doing anniversaries, I was gonna call it out. I said I could see Delton. He wasn't ready.
No, that's not gonna do it. But yeah, so I thank you to all those. I still sending condolences and sending prayers for us, the family. It's all of us. We have a group of us, the four brothers, and every now and again, it hit somebody. So they got to come to the group and talk about it. I just be like, I'll block you.
Hit you fresh. Mute the group.
I'll block you.
No, it just hit you fresh. And it'll be the most insignificant thing. It'll be the most insignificant, and it'll be like, oh, really? But anyway,
see something in the paper. Like I said, I for a lot of it, it's just like stuff that like I know that she would have been so happy to see. It's like what would be the bad moments. Just be like Dallas baseball. She doesn't Dallas.
Every game, buddy.
Dallas baseball. Dallas
with
year
t-shirt
in big school. Oh, with t-shirt, ready to go.
And don't let Julianne hand over snacks to Lura.
Oh, okay. They're trying to be curry. They're trying to be curry and white rice.
Feed these children good, man.
Yeah.
They out here in the hot sun all day.
They gotta be strong to play baseball.
Gotta be strong to play the baseball.
Like, miss, is that tuna? Did you bring tuna and grits on early in the
Delton?
morning? Early in the morning?
That was what had me for the last couple of weeks. I really wanted some tuna and grits. And the only grits, when I first got to the Bahamas, I didn't eat grits. I was like, what is this porridge? What is this?
Oh, you don't get it?
This runny substance, but kind of like a jelly. What is this you eat? Until Lura made me eat grits. I was like, oh.
That's what it is. I can have some more of that piece.
Tuna and grits. And the craving for tuna and grits has been high. And I keep saying to myself, if I stop at one of these van and it ain't as good as Laura's tuna and grits, I could be mad. I could be mad. So I've been craving it, but I've been avoiding it. I've been craving it and avoiding it at the exact same time. So
a Sunday school value, buddy.
And Jody said she in heaven running these streets.
Running the streets, Jody. Running.
I believe that.
Like anybody see her? Where she is? So yeah, big plans to fuck on the day. I thought wrong. Yeah, no, but me too, Jody. Jody, I was like, y'all ain't get me this.
Dana says you could meet Miss Laura today, and after 5 minutes, you feel like you've known her your whole life. That is, in fact, that's my testimony.
Yeah.
That is my testimony. So we remember her today and this weekend, and of course, send love to all the family, and to everybody who knew Miss Laura. Everybody.
Because the list continue to grow. Continues to grow.
As even if she's not here, more people know her.
More people say,
how is your fan base increased? And it continually increasing.
It's definitely the fan base. Like,
continually increasing.
So anyway, guys, y'all, I should talk to Andrew, yeah, but no,
all is well. Good.
Not feel my feelings today on the show. No.
You know what it get me sometimes? You know, I watch old DGMTs, and then she'll comment. I'll be like, oh shoot, motto.
Watching the old ones.
Watching the old ones.
And then see Hailey Row something. Yeah. Type back and forth.
I watched the other one. I think who was having it was Laura's birthday, and so she wasn't commenting, but she was sending comments to Anili. I remember something like that. Sound about right.
Hey guys, so we got. It's been real.
It's been fun.
It's been real fun.
We've had a good time.
But we got to go.
So
join us tomorrow morning, Life Worship Center, 8 o'clock and 11:30, 15:30. Life Worship Center, CHS Auditorium. Come join us Sunday. Come be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Put our service to the test.
Our service to the test. Come down and come join us. Side Wars next week, Friday and Saturday. The beach soccer field. Come on now. It's going to be a fun family event.
The Bonamies are too petty for me. I don't know how y'all have all that petty in one house. I don't know how y'all function. Shikara say 12. Lionel say 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Oh, yeah. And every time I do, I'm a treater.
One coming.
Yeah, sorry about that.
One is on the way.
Thank you so much, Lizzie. Enjoy our time off.
Yes, please accept our apologies in advance. Please do not come in my private chat and my WhatsApp asking me next week if we have in DGMT. Unfortunately, we cannot because Sandwars is happening and we are having a new members retreat.
Yeah. And then also
in addition,
the week after
that is vacation.
That's my boy day. Time of celebration. Someone suggested us doing a show. Well, we don't know about that yet.
Hold on. No, the week after that. Oh, yeah.
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 So someone suggests us doing.
So let's just put it out there. The next time you'll see us will be that's far, babe, on the 20th of August.
The 20th.
Because we're not here next week, which is the 30th. Not here on the 6th. Not here on the 13th. So the next time we're here is on the 20th.
I should not be on a Saturday.
Huh?
I should not be on a Saturday.
I sure don't have to be on a Saturday. What are you saying?
I mean,
we can have tea. We can have tea just any old day of the week.
Yeah, like you can.
Now, Delton doing big talk, you know, but when push comes to shove and shove comes to fall down and fall down can't get up again, ain't no show.
It's the knees, man. When it fall down, the
one
knees.
One thing you can guarantee from me, I could be late. One thing you guarantee from Delton, you can cancel. So, I'm saying we gonna be back when the children going back to school and they come.
I'm back for that, man. Y'all mark my words. With a pencil. No, mark. Use that too long.
Or with a dry erase. Mark his words with a dry erase. Fine. I'll take that. That's fine. We can work that. Until we meet again, friends, do well. Be great.
I mean, unless you do something like really crazy, then we can come back and talk about it. We'll talk about it.
If y'all acting the entire fool on the internet, then we may have to just do a quick.
Like, what y'all did? Hey guys, we go. Y'all be safe. I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
We have been DGMT. Y'all gone. Have a great day, a great weekend. Adios.